In God we trust.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Listening to another upbeat song just to get myself going. It has been an early day. Been in meetings like anything since 7 a.m. Tried to get on earlier. Saw Sandstorm was storming. Saw Sandstorm was storming. Yeah. How's everyone doing? Yeah, let's play this.
Hey, in God we trust.
Hey, Red Sox.
Yeah, he's our source. Oh yeah, Wolf Pack.
God.
Yeah, getting tuned. Yeah, down with hands. Yeah.
Hello, my wife. My wife is
To the
on.
moon.
Lively voice.
Hey, let's go.
Shintama making moves, Shintama to the moon. Everybody make a move, gotta be it before you lose it. Shintama making moves, Shintama to the moon. Everybody getting tuned, gotta be it before you lose it. Hey, stop the fraud, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Hey, when in doubt, gotta zoom out. Getting the zone, getting the zone. On them pop like popsicle. Opportunities twice as nice. Thank God who made it happen.
Not a haircut.
Methodical, radical, astronomical. Shintama is revolutionary for crypto adoption. Like metamorphosis, Shintama transforming many lives from millionaires to millionaires. Take this reflection, being perfecting.
If you build it, they will come.
Want to get profit? Hey, let's go. Shintama making moves, Shintama to the moon. Everybody make a move, gotta be it before you lose it. Shintama making moves, Shintama to the moon. Everybody getting tuned, gotta be it before you lose it. Oh yeah, Inus, pass the baton, pass the light, pass the torch. Tetragramma to national side. Hey, hey. Oh yeah, manipulated. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. You gotta pay the consequence. Hey, Wolfpack, not a force to reckon with. That man hands, Wolfpack, the best of the best. That is our salt, that's too much sauce. We can put nothing to something.
Guys, I know, I'm listening to the Shintama, but the Shinja one just gets me like,
yeah. More fire.
Fire.
Cooler scooter.
Gonna scoot ya.
Time to scoot ya. Yeah. Shinobi. Hot tucking on into skin. Shinja. New army on crypto space. Get him. Before it's too late. Get him.
Before it's too late.
Get him. Why? Get him before it's too late. Why? Clip Frino. That's
a
big
dog.
Woof. Like the mirror on a wall. That's what Shinja army like Cliff.
That's why Shinja army like Cliff.
Rap, talking. Like Dennis diminish. Finish. Making their way
Dennis
on their lead from zero to hero. Hey,
Zero to hero. Hello.
Fear last, thank God Almighty. What that Maya, what that Tiana, Shinja, like a ninja. Hey, booyah, on the blockchain, like
on the
Jackie
blockchain.
Chan. Getting that kick in the face, like Jackie Chan. In crypto space. Shinja army, with iron hands. Coming,
Ganja Goon gangs in the morning, we are hanging out.
Royal, Shinobi, hey, hot, tucking on into skin. Shinja, new army on crypto space. Get him before it's too late. Get him before it's too late. Shinobi, like cookie in a huge cookie jar. Bean, baking and staking. Lurking and working in the crypto kitchen. Clipping the kitchen, whipping it hard. Oh my word, great execution, no excuse. Follow the trend is your friend. Hey,
Follow that trend, the trend is your friend.
Choo-choo train. Whoa, it's a go on my train. It's unstoppable. Can't stop, won't stop, hot stop. Diamond hand, rolling out. Wait, Shinja road map. Clip the big dog, got it all figured out.
Clip the big dog, got it all figured out.
Moving the ship to the destination. Nation. Oh, Shinobi, hot, tucking on into skin. Shinja, new army on crypto space. Get him before it's too late. Get Hit him, what? Hit him before it's too late. What?
Freaking love the, oh my god, I was about to swear. Freaking love this song so much, guys. It gets my blood pumping. Like, of all the songs he has, the Shinobi one, like, it just slaps. Like, it's 100% knee slapper right there. Yo, Wadi Rodriguez, good morning, and the 3Gs. Oh yes, the 3Gs. No, we're not talking about 3Gs of ganja, but we're talking about the Ganja Goon Gang themselves, guys. I am a lot of updates. This morning I was in meetings all day, so I couldn't get on my normal schedule. I think that's what I'm gonna do on the weekends. You know, kind of do a little bit later in the mornings, and then on weekdays, you know, I'll be here. I'm aiming for 6:45 a.m. Dojo Swap for Sata Mask. Who will win? Who will come out first? That is not even the way it should be. It's just Dojo Swap is its own thing. Sata Mask is its own thing. All right, let me see here. We'll go check out things. How's everyone doing? What's been happening? Did I miss anything? Did something happen? I saw someone donated 3Gs. Yes, one merch coming soon. I said when it's 2,000, when I hit 2,000 subs, I will start leaking the merch details. I'm in talks. I'm finalizing the what do they call it? The contracts and everything. Because obviously, you guys know. I mean, realistically, I'm not gonna go, you know, find my own merch. I'm gonna delegate to somebody and be like, hey, you represent my brand, and I want you to take care of the merch. I want you to figure out the marketing. I don't want to get involved other than take a cut for you using my brand. And obviously, I'm going to sign off on the designs. I'm just not a designer. I'm not a shirt maker. I know. I'm like, Teddy, you're Indian. You got connections. Like, no. I have no connections to get shirts done. So I did reach out. I'm literally what we're trying to do is have a platform where I'm not limiting any creator, right? One of the things I don't want to do is limit anybody or be exclusive to anybody. So what I'm doing is making a platform, working with a strong team, and anybody would be able to list on the platform. Let's say you guys come up with a great design for the Ganja Goon Gang, or you come up with a great design for an NFT. Well, I want to make this platform an established platform, you know, kind of give them more, what do they call it? More audience their way, more traffic their way, right? So that's kind of what I'm doing for the merch. Just want to get something out there. Don't want to be completely responsible because I'm not in the business of making shirts. I just want to get them out to you. And I want it to be meaningful, right? I want to find real designers. I don't just want to go to like Teespring or whatever the heck exists and blindly pay people and be like, upload a random image. No, I want real, like, real shirts, like real things. Things I really prefer are polos, but like polos, I guess is not in. So I'm gonna be doing I don't know. I just always wear polos. It just like I feel like it makes me look a little bit more professional. But even in real life, if you see me in real life, IRL, if you see me, it's the same way. It's like I just wear polos. It's my go-to. It's just what I do. We get distracted. So yes, Dojo Sata Mask, but Sata Mask is an app and Dojo Swap is a web app. Will Dojo Swap be working when it comes out? Yes. Will Sata Mask be working when it comes out? I don't know what to tell you. I saw when you asked Cliff about your background on tech and applying it. Very cool, man. Ahmed Al Safadi, thank you. Yes, I did ask him. I have a shirt guy. Crypto Life, you have a shirt guy too? Well, I have a platform, and very soon he will be able to even list his shirt on the platform. So it'll just be a one-way place, regardless of who the creator is, you know, just to come on the platform and list their stuff, because I don't want to exclude anybody, you know. So if you guys, NFTs, shirts, I'm thinking just an overall platform is a one-stop shop. It does help another brand out as well, and it is cannabis related. So for all you Ganja Goon Waken bakers out there, no hate to you, no hate at all. But yes, it is cannabis related and it's very respectable, you know. Let me see. What was I going to do? First, Terra. I heard Terra was pumping, and even when I went and looked at my wallet, it was doing real good. 1885. Yo, we're just below that dip. So if you guys do know, I sold at about as soon as it came out of the Bollinger Band at 15. Could have waited a little bit more, but I wasn't sure because the last few days it just touched and dipped back down. So on the third pump, I did sell it at 15. Could have waited and sold it at 19, but regardless, I did take profits. It did dip back down to 18s. It's fine. I will live. I'm not too worried, you know. Volt Inu is pumping. Is it? Teddy, we are in the hemp and MJ industry. I have buddies make a few designs. Literally, if you get Dr. Praveen, Crypto Life, if you have shirt guys, definitely hit me up. I will help you list them on the portal, if you will, and then you guys, the audience, can choose what you want. Or if you don't want it, you don't have to buy anything. There's no commitment, right? There's nothing wrong in window shopping just to see. And really what kills me is some of these designers I work with, they're like, shirt quality is important. You know, they're talking like $45 a shirt. I'm like, guys, I wouldn't even spend $45 on a shirt. Look at me. But actually, I do spend $45 on a shirt, just not like a marketing branding shirt. Like I would spend $45 on a nice polo if it felt the right way. Like my brand, Nautica, shout out to Nautica, not a paid sponsor, but big Nautica fan, big polo, what is it, the Beverly Hills polo thing, because they have like this polyester blend that just like works very well with my hyperhidrosis, that I'm like, Nautica dry fit, this is what I love. Yo, what's up, Mike? Critical thinker, don't think like that at crypto. No one lost taking profits. Exactly. I did take my profits, and what I mean by profits is I put in 0.39, I took out 0.41, and I let the remainder ride. So whatever I had in Terra, which was 500 billion, I'm letting ride. So I pulled out 1 billion at that time. Here, let me just show you my wallet, because there's no secrets here. I have nothing to hide, nothing to. So you can see right there. That's my remainder. If you followed me, you would know exactly how much I initially got, which was 1.3 like trillion, and now I have 500. So regardless, it'll be fine. Morning, Mr. Teddy. I already talked to that. The Apollo shirt. Wait, what's the Apollo shirt? Should I sell my Shintama Red Sox? I'm not a financial advisor. You make your own decision. Is the swap working? Nice. Critical thinker. Nice. Thank you. Wadi Rodriguez. So wait, this ain't the real life Teddy? Something like Clark and Superman? So the real super tech Teddy is you? Wadi Rodriguez. What? You think I'm your what is it called? You're relating me? You're comparing me to a Marvel character? No, wait, DC character? Don't hate me. Don't come after me. Don't come after me. You're supposed to take profits, then use play money. That's exactly how I feel. So now I have 1,000 Ethereum something just sitting there waiting. So once I was thinking of buying Zombie Inu. I saw Brad was also talking about Zombie Inu, but I kind of pointed him towards it because I was like, yo, look, I usually buy this, so I'm gonna show you Xenu. And I typed it in because he's like, hey, what else are you guys in? And I'm like, well, I'm in all these coins. So Zombie is one of them. It's down 18% of all the ones that could be down, right? So I felt like it's around that good area time to get in. And the chart, especially if you zoom out, it has this pump, it goes down. It has its pump, it goes down. It has another pump, it goes down. So I feel like another pump is incoming. And if you only look at like what's been happening for like the last 10 days, if you will, it is downtrending, but it's a healthy up, right? Like it's higher lows and higher highs as well before it dumps. So it does appear like it is gonna, slowly uptrend and go back down. So I want to ride the next wave, because even if I say, I'm just comparing one wave ride, because it's always it dumps, it pumps, it dumps, it pumps, right? There's no secret here. 46, and then sell 70. So let's say for this, 39 and sell 60. Yes, 20%. 20%, I'm happy with 20%. I would 100% pull profit even for 20% because this isn't like a new launch. I'm not expecting a 2x, in the immediate like few days. I feel like that would be enough. Investing 101. It's not investing 101. I literally am new to the crypto space as in technical analysis. So I'm using the charts as guidance to help me do better. The 1,000 in Terra you left will become 5K one day. I hope it becomes 50K one day. In Dr. Praveen, we trust. In Dr. Praveen, we trust. Already in my bag and already took profits twice. There you go. And I will buy back in, because if I make money in something else, I'm going to pull out that initial investment, put it into something else, let it ride. It's literally what I've been doing. Have I failed? Yes, I have failed. I've failed many times because look at Clifford Inu, is at 38. And then another thing, Shaman King is at 54. I put in 400. Whoa. Focus. I put in 400 bucks into each of those, thinking I'm gonna and take profits. Right? It pumps. I saw it 1,500. I'm like, ooh, should I pull out? Oh no, I'm gonna make even more. I got all greedy, and guess what happens? You get bit, And I fell, and I watched myself fell. Every time I'd be like, okay, I should sell out, and I would never sell out. I've just constantly held throughout, and now I still hold it. So maybe something will happen. I don't know. But like Clifford Inu, what the heck? Oh, no, it's just called Cliff. Clifford Inu is one of those crazy, don't want to say pump and dump, but like look at this chart, right? This is me. I thought it would uptrend once these lines met. This is me early on looking at Clifford Inu. I was wrong. Now I'm more of a Bollinger Bands RSI strategy. So let's assume I got in back here, but when I got in was up here. When it went right before I was about to break that first zero, drop the first zero. I get in and look where it is now. This was a horrible investment. I'm not afraid to tell you that, right? I should have gotten it once, watched it pump all the way, and even when it went the second time, because there were like back-to-back times that this went up, I should have pulled it out then too, but I didn't. I continued to hold. I did a Dr. Praveen, and it did not work out, and it's just constantly downtrending. And even if it pumps, this is nowhere close to my initial investment. I put in 400 bucks into this. It's sad. Yo, Red Sox, when Dr. Praveen, go live with Dr. Praveen. I will try. I don't know if you know them. If you guys see them, spam them. Be like, yo, you need to get on Teddy. Dr. Praveen needs to talk to Teddy. Dude, the other thing I was thinking was if Dr. Praveen does Botox, I should go to Dr. Praveen and be like, give me some Botox, Dr. Praveen. I need it. My hyperhidrosis is real bad. This is a real problem. Give me whatever you say. I have good insurance, so I ain't worried about that. Like the stream, Mr. Cryptic, thank you. I like the first. Right there with you on Clifford. OG, I'm so glad. Yeah, I put in Clifford. It went up like 80% and profits, and I didn't pull out. You see? It's a learning experience, and now I know. I'm using the same strategy, especially in this DeFi space. The same strategy I've used before over and over again. I ain't trying to hodl, what is it? The hodl millionaire strategy, like that Dogecoin millionaire. That's in like, I need to be hitting the lottery to be like that guy, Still holding my $1 bill bag. Okay. My Cliff is worth $13. You see? I have failed, guys. I'm being super real. Looks better than Shintama. Get out of here. I thought Shintama looks good. Isn't the swap working? Volt Army killing it. Let's go. I agree. Volt Army. Everything looks better than Shintama. No way. Shintama had a great pump. Wait, did you guys watch that fight? You guys watch that fight? I watched that fight. It was over in like 2 minutes. Let's see. So yeah, yesterday. Oh my God, really? Like I zoom out and it looks. It's fine. I hope one day we will hit this all-time high yet again. When that day will be, I do not know. But market cap 857 million, so small recovery there. It is down only 6%. That's not bad, and relatively, it's trading sideways. It's not pumping. It's not dumping. It did dump, right? We knew this was coming. We knew as soon as that fight started, that's when the dump happened, right? So if you had got in, imagine, look at that. When I told you guys to buy outside the Bollinger Bands, 14, and I'm not. I said I told you guys, but I'm like, what I mean is like, I said it would be a good time to buy. I didn't tell you guys to buy. Regardless, not a financial advisor. Don't come sue me. It's a good time. It would have been a good time to get in. And then if because it never exited, you had to make your own decision on when to sell, right? As soon as it goes above the median, all these times were good times to sell. There was no issue. You see? This is all good. Like this can be said for almost every single part. There's no rule that you have to wait till it reaches the top band. You buy out here, right? I'm now looking at the 21st of Jan, and you wait for the pump. It goes above the band. Guys, that's at least like 5-10%. That's enough. You're happy. You put in a lot of money. Wait. I need to catch up with the chat. I looked away. What is Kleekai doing? Dude, I don't even know what Kleekai is, Ecobella. I don't even know what Kleekai is. Take 2, say Thomas, and call me in the morning. Shiba Inu just killing it now. Russia has put nuclear forces on high alert. What the hell, trying to crash global markets? Let them try to crash. I have 1K Ethereum ready to go. I will put it wherever I need to put it. Can you teach me how to Bollinger trade? Mitchell Pelt. I'm literally, when I was in India, I did a lot of Forex researching. And really, the best way to do Bollinger Bands is use it with an RSI strategy. And there's lots of analysts out there, but this seems to be the most accepted in this world. And also, if you guys know, I had Dusty Tillerson. He's a real financial real estate expert. So he knows these strategies, and he personally says he doesn't believe in any of these because they do work, but like in the end, it's your own feeling. It's if you want to invest, you invest. And if you think it's going to go up and it has the right utility, why wouldn't it go up? So just want to steer you in the right direction. If not, Shiba Doge, get it now. Not financial advice. Good morning, all. DJ Wolf, my first member. Let's go. Nice to see you, buddy. Oh man, I was like, when I got the alert, I was quite happy. DJ Wolf, my first member. I will always remember DJ Wolf. Bobby Bay said, $1.99 donation. Check out Shintama Inu Twitter. Ukraine donation. All right, let's do it. Wait, just make sure my messages don't randomly open, because that's happened a few times. But now I'm not talking private stuff on that, so we're good. All right, so Shintama. I don't even know what Shintama is. Yeah. I don't even know what Shintama's Twitter is. Is this it? Official temporary account? Am I about to get wrecked? Let's click on this link. It must be their website. From the 2017, we'll use 100% of all contract tax and liquidation to. Wait, let me just quickly check. And here we go. Shintama already got my bags. Bobby Bay said, Teddy, why do you have headphones on? You're not listening to anyone. Oh my God. This is embarrassing. Yes, you were so right. T from NC, you were so right. I guess I'm sounding, I don't know, I guess I'm diffusing the sound of my own voice, I guess. I don't know. I am weird. What can I say? It's been meetings all day. Though I don't wear this for meetings. I literally don't wear anything for meetings. I think it would be hilarious if I showed up to a client meeting with this and I'm like, "What's up? What's up?" They're like, "Teddy, what are you wearing? What is that? What is that?" That'd be hilarious. Where is this Shintama Wallet 3.0 live? Look, whoa, these guys already got a wallet. 18 hours. The first D app has now launched. Shintama Wallet 3.0 on EVM compatible wallet will allow users to easily store, trade, and transfer BTC ERC20 BEP 20 tokens. Shintama token.app. How so they're already there, huh? Yeah, I got to catch up. Mark Craven, good morning. Kleekai has probably the best play to earn game. Okay. Did you come across babypips.com? What the heck is that? That sounds weird. Dibla, what's up? What's up, Dibla? The sites teach you everything about stocks. Okay. And Forex. Okay. Shield Protocol launching today. I don't know. Are they? What's Shield Protocol? And I'm not a gamer. I am a gamer. I'm not as fast as I used to be. I used to be much faster. I got wrecked. You guys saw me doing that typing words per minute thing, right? So what am I? I was at 60 or 70 words per minute. Dude, I used to be at 100 words per minute. I don't know what's going on. I'm slowing down in typing. I feel like I need to go back to practicing. All my days now revolve around meetings and getting people back in line. So it's a little bit different. So regardless, Teddy, when you're going to take profits, always look at the 4-hour chart or the 1-day chart. Once you see the highest mark and the mark curving in, sell. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel, Wadi. And this is why, this is exactly why I feel right now Saitama could be just trading sideways, because it's not really, it already went down. Now it just seems to be following the band. I forget what this was. This was MA, moving average band. So it seems to be pretty close to the moving average, right? Wonder, yeah, that's exactly what's happening. I was actually trying to see if what did I do? What happened to my relative strength index? There it is. I was like, oh, how did this happen? Okay, cool. I was actually trying to see if the moving average, the MA, this blue line, can you guys see this blue line? Okay, I'll make it white. 1 second so you can see it. Don't say anything. I'm not looking at the comments. Don't do anything right now. I guess I'll make it thicker. Oh, wait, this is not how you make it thick. This is how you make it thick. And then, boom. Okay. So you see this white band? So that's the moving average band, this one in the middle. And I'm trying to see how closely it relates to RSI index to see if that somehow helps. But it relatively follows the RSI. It doesn't, yeah, see this dips. Yet again, I'm not even a trading expert. I'm literally learning so I can make better educated guesses when it comes to crypto. Because, I am a crypto investor and I want to learn the space. And there's a lot more better professionals than me out here. I need to skip the comments. If I missed your comment, please type it again. I will read it. I'm so sorry. Teddy the DJ. DJ who? They are nice headphones, though. Yes, they're the PewDiePie. They're the PewDiePie headphones. See, they got the little... I'm a big PewDiePie guy. Like, I follow PewDiePie. I like what he's doing. He's around the same age as I. So I respect it, Let me see. Mr. Teddy, Sam here in Cali. I don't know. You did a live this early. How goes it, brother? Devil, I do a live stream on weekdays. I'm going from either 6:30, 6:45 to at least 8:20, right? Ganja Goons gang, correct me if I'm wrong. That's about what I've been doing for the last week. My channel is only 2 months old, so I'm trying to find my schedule. I'm not trying to step on any other YouTubers, so I'm okay taking that morning segment if I gotta for the East Coast represent, and then I just have to work with my work schedule. I fill up my entire day from like 8:30 to about 12. I'll try to get that 30-minute break in for food and whatnot. And I always got my phone on me, so I will check in here and there if needed. And after that, I'm trying to go to the gym immediately after my end of day. So let's say that's 5 or 6. I'm going to hit the gym. And I'll be there with Dusty Tillerson. You guys know him, friend of the channel, friend of me in real life. And I'll literally do that. Nice hairstyle. Thank you. Fortune, good morning. And then at 7 p.m., I guess, is when I'm streaming. It's 7 p.m. is when I'm streaming. Good morning, Teddy. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday indeed. Sunday is great. Started off the day with the Shintama song, but you all requested play the Shinja, because the Shinja one gets you pumping, you know. Shout out to TY Fire Topic. He's doing a great job. Check out Shield Protocol, supposed to launch today. Awesome. Teddy, do you feel weird about the headset now? I feel so much lighter. I feel like, oh my God. Guys, Wadi Rodriguez, big friend of the channel, by the way. Wadi Rodriguez, tell me, this is a good headset, right? It got your approval and your sign off. For those of you that don't know, Wadi is a man of is a one-man army. He literally knows entertainment. He has done audio, so I trust his decisions. He's very similar to Tammy, you know, the crypto queen. She knows her stuff. She's a professional vlogger, video maker, whatever, producer, whatever you want to call it, right? Wadi's the same way. Headset lives matter. Well, yeah, probably feeling much lighter. I feel very light. I feel light. Like the stream, everyone. Guys, I do want to help you out. I see donations coming in for like $5, $10. Save that money. If you do want to donate, become a member. You know, that helps. And then, you know, maybe you can stop becoming a member a month later. That's even more respectable. At least you get that the little symbol next to you so I can read your comments out. Like DGen Wolf himself. The goal is I'm trying to integrate myself in before I have to. But shout out to Sam Axe 777 777 Cliff Hyper Deflationary Token operating as hedge fund. Cliff is multi-faced crypto. NFT metaverse play to earn staking. Sam, I feel like you know this industry, and that looks like a Cliff NFT on your profile there. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate the donation. Thank you. And I am invested in Cliff. It's just my investment has continued to go down. What can I do? Yes, nice having the icon. Yeah, DJ Wolf, you like the little monkey? You know what that monkey is? It's the first monkey that, like, here, let me show you. The monkey stole monkey selfie picture. This is it. The monkey took this guy's photo, right? And it did a picture of it. It took a picture of himself. It took a selfie. It's the first monkey selfie. This is a real thing. It really happened. Right here. I don't want to do that. New. Monkey selfie lawsuit ends between PETA and photographer. Yeah. Well, this is literally what it happened. Naruto, Maki took this self-portrait. I don't know how to pronounce the monkey brand. Don't hate me. Yes. Teddy Ganja, good morning. Hello, Neville. Nice to see you. How's it going? Can you play a clip again when Cliff called you to the AMA and you were mad hyped? You guys want to see that clip? Want to see that clip? Wait, you think I was mad hyped? Let me see. So this is me here, right? In this. Whoa, I am not going to become... I almost became a member of my own channel. 1 second here. Let me see if I have to reshare. Okay, now I'm putting on the headphones. Don't hate. Stop it. You guys, you make me laugh. Like, you say I make you laugh, but you make me laugh more than anybody else. Okay, so let's first talk a bunch of things. So this is, I guess, first we'll talk about Cliff validating. Oh, you can't hear it because... Okay, 1 second. Give me 2 seconds. I got you. I'm going to get you there. You're going to hear it. It's going to be great. Okay? Okay. You can hear it. Has confirmed that, yo, Teddy knows his stuff. So I really want to listen to majority of this.
Outside of that, spent time today with the Dojo Swap team again. We're meeting more frequently, obviously, now with the release coming. And we went through and we're checking some things, check the interface. We worked today. Give a shout out to Mr. Teddy Ganja. He and I worked together today on getting the server
watching myself
set up.
Realistically, this feels so weird. Like, here I am, and then here I am. Like, let's confuse you. I feel like Rodney's done this. See, now you can't see the other one, right? We good. This is another video.
Dojo Stop installed and running and testing it on the live production environment server versus our test servers right now. So that's all still moving full speed ahead. We've got Certic working on it also in the background. They're checking through the code and the contracts, auditing that, and I actually have gone just to officially put out there Teddy's team that he's got. What they do in their everyday world is actually also I've hired them to actually go through and give Dojo Swap a test.
Thank you,
sure
DJ Wolf.
Everything's going to be good before we launch. So we got multiple, and Certic's not only checking the code and auditing, but they're also doing pen testing of the software. And then Teddy's team is going through and doing a more rigorous test of the software and network configuration and all that stuff. So lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff happening there.
Network configuration and all that stuff. He did say that. Okay, great.
Weeks, well, 2.5 weeks away. So
2.5 weeks away. Coming soon.
There is a lot of people that were
guys like that. Oh my God! Could like
all
they
right,
let's fast forward. And then this is like when I actually come on.
Show you some
I
love.
talk a lot.
How's it going?
Somewhere here. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
yeah.
Hey Teddy, how you doing?
Hey Cliff, how's it going? I don't know what's going on. I was on something else. My live stream ended, and people were like, "Hey, Shin Jeremy's calling you. You're being summoned. You need to get up here." So I'm like, "All right, I'm coming."
I was just giving you a shout out today for being you and working with me on the server configuration and stuff. So I was just giving you a shout out and let everybody know to show you some love. That's all. That's really what it was, Teddy.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that, guys. And I know for the Shinja Army themselves, the question is, Teddy, are you beta testing Dojo Swap? Guys, I am beta testing Dojo Swap. It is going to be great. I'm very excited to learn about the 3.
Guys, by the way, each and every one of you, I see you in this chat. I see you commenting, and I appreciate it. Ganja Goons gang, you guys are amazing. Especially going into these random chats that I don't even know, that wasn't even paying attention to, and me coming back later. YT Kids, Juliet, there's so many people I recognize, and it's like, wow, you guys are everywhere. You guys are like, slowly, we're penetrating the market. Not only are you coming back to this channel, but you're going to other channels and you're talking praises about me. Like Sandstorm's doing that, you guys are doing that, Rodney's doing that, Crypto Queen is doing that. It's crazy. I'm getting so much exposure.
Chains, right? We got Polygon, BSC, Ethereum.
So during this video, it's like I was letting the video play, and you'll see my little thing play, but I'm really reading all these chats, and it is crazy.
Quite excited to get into this web app. I did help Cliff today.
Team Teddy.
And we had a great session, Cliff, right? So I don't know if you
that's what I was telling him. I really enjoyed working with you today. So that was great.
I mean, I know AWS, and I think that was evident to you as well, right? So I'm glad I got that validation from a fellow developer, especially one in the crypto space.
I told them before you got on, I said he was a wizard. I said, that's what I called you. I said, he's a wizard.
Yes. I've been in this space for so long in healthcare, which already uses so many high availability, high traffic applications. So like when I found out crypto's also using AWS, I'm like, oh my God, like I did not know. And it just opened up a whole new pathway. So I'm glad I'm able to help. to get through that. But Cliff, I was wondering, am I allowed to share the news? Is that a thumbs
No.
up from you?
Yeah, I haven't announced that, so have at it. It's all yours.
Guys, while both Cliff and I were talking, Cliff has said, hey, Teddy, you are helping us with the beta testing. Do you want to come to Dubai? And I did take him up on the offer. I'm very glad to help in with the beta testing. And now Cliff is letting me come to Dubai and be with the Shinja devs, talk to them. I'm so excited to have this opportunity to meet.
Dude, I like
greet
the
Shinja
backtrack
team,
music
as
of
well as
this. I
anyone
like
else that's in
it is
Dubai, right?
upbeat.
So
I don't even know
very
where I
excited.
found it. It was
Appreciate
for my
that
gaming
a
channel.
lot. You
So-
guys
so
have
yeah,
like,
we'll
the
have
Shinja Army
backtrack.
is amazing.
So we'll have. So now we'll have two devs there working on Dojo Swap, and we'll have Teddy there who's assisting with the testing of it. So we want to make sure we're gonna have people there, that'll be able to firsthand, answer, technical questions and things like that. And thought it would be a good idea, just a good idea to help spread the message while we're there in Dubai.
Awesome. I'm very
That's literally what happened. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Of all the things, guys, I'm still living on that cloud, and it's not even a cloud, it's realistic, right? I'm really doing this. This is really happening, Teddy. This is really happening. Wake up. And for all of you guys out there, thank you for joining me on this live stream. Did you like the stream yet? Did you press that like button? Did you? I need to know. Did you? The other fun things I'm trying to figure out is how to do the shirt giveaway, because as I've said, once I hit those 2,000 subscribers, my goal is to give out 10 to 15 shirts. I have not decided on the amount. Talk to Rodney about it. Rodney's like, Teddy, you're gonna start off with you're gonna say 10 shirts, then you realize you made so much friends, they're gonna have to end up giving 20 shirts out. So I'm like, let me figure this all out. So I'm literally in that mode of how do I do a shirt giveaway without giving you guys fair rights to win it. I don't want to single anybody out. I don't want anyone to feel like, hey, I didn't talk about them. So I want to make sure that when I give these shirts out, they're going to people that had a fair opportunity to get them. Yes, congrats again. Like the stream. Thank you. Clickety clack that clicky clack that like button. Congratulations. Thank you. It's mind blowing. Oh man. Yep. So let's see what else. So Shintama, nothing new. Someone was supposed to send me a tweet. Let me just confirm. Something about. Screw it. Let's go look at my notifications. This is usually what I do anyway. Oh God, why do I hear myself? Boop. There we go. All right. Notifications. Rudy followed you. Well, thank you, Rudy. I appreciate it. Your wife's mother-in-law would be your mother. Your wife's mother-in-law. Okay, interesting. Breaking news. Blue Sparrow added again. It's a trick question to see if people actually read it. Oh God. The stream is not for kids. Be careful. Oh, I keep forgetting about what Twitter has. So basically I'm a mother look like that, or if my wife had another husband, I'm all confused. I don't know. I got to go look at that tweet later on. What exactly happened? Oh, here it is. Without showing too much. Yeah, if your wife's mother-in-law looked like this. So what? What if they did look like that guy? Let me move this, go past that, put it back. Okay. Yeah, it's Twitter. Sometimes you wake up to random things. I don't know. I'm sorry about that. I did a swap on Satan Mask, and this guy showed up. What guy showed up? Oh man. All right. That was Teddy's jam. lol lewd. Oh god. Oh god. I have really awakened you guys now. Wednesday to mask. I don't know. Oh, that I should have checked that first. The notifications could have came anytime. I'm official. Tweets and replies. 226. Yeah. I'm trying to work out going to this Miami event or in June. The goal is I go there. Hopefully they do it on a weekend, so I don't have to take any days off or anything like that. So because a day off working is like that's it, you know, you lose all that revenue because you're not working those hours and you get billed hourly, you know. So it's like, oh, one day loss is a lot of money lost for Teddy. But I would love to go there in June. Let's see. Once these dates firm up on the venue, I can't leak anything else. But I'm trying. There's a group of YouTubers that's going, and I'm trying to go with them as well. So I woke up, I checked my Shintama news, and will this stuff ever get going? I don't know. Teddy, do you smoke ganja? Yes. NASA B, I do. I have Crohn's disease. I have a real not terminal, right? Lifelong disease. It's only going to get, progressively worse if I don't maintain it. So what I do is I self-inject Stellara. It is a drug that I get in injection form. I go to my thing and I inject myself. But other than that, I do have my medical marijuana license. It is one of the reasons that I believe that I'm able to control my Crohn's. There are times I still have episodes of Crohn's disease. And if you guys don't know what Crohn's is, my body there's so many things wrong with my body, but it all stems from Crohn's disease, including the hyperhidrosis, the eczema, literally everything I have. So shout out to everyone that has used it in the medical industry. There is a reason I was prescribed it, and it helps. But you have to do it. The best way it helps me is in edible or ingestible form, where it's going through my intestines and really doing the healing that it needs to do. Stellara does do that as well, but with both of them added together, I have a much better control of my disease. But regardless, it's not going to be terminal. That's my hope. I hope it doesn't get progressively worse as I'm going through, because I love eating food. I love ingesting food. It's just what I like, And with Crohn's, there's sometimes limitations. Like Dusty Tillerson, he has celiac disease. He's gluten-free. He knows that if he eats gluten, he's going to have an episode. With Crohn's disease, it's not like that. I don't know when I'm going to have a reaction or something bad's going to happen. It's just literally I'm in the limbo mode. So it's real good. But yeah, I appreciate that question. Just DM'd you that link. Okay, let me grab that. Boop. Message request. Crypto Life. Is Lara Teddy spoke with Wait. Chaka? What is this? What am I looking at? Wait, Chaka, are you the one that just DM'd me this? Are you the one? What is this? What is this? Who did this? I think it should be the other way around. I think it should be Classy should be Leonardo and Russ should be the one that Classy is holding, right? 3 Teddies coming up on screen. Wait for it. Oh my God. Saying a mask in the next 25 years after all the updates are done. Really? Guys, by the way, like the stream. Okay, Shaman says you have celiac disease, so you understand. You understand the struggles. It's so hard to explain to people because they look at me, they see a fat IT guy, and they're like, there's nothing wrong with this guy. He's just overweight, and that's all it is. And it's like, no, that's not all it is. There's many things because they see me sweating, right? And I'm fat. So they're like, oh, he needs to go hit the gym. He needs to do this. And I'm like, no, this is not what I have to do. This is just how I is. I'm glad the bud helps you out, brother. Absolutely does help. More in ingestible form, but there are occasions where, you know, I have a party, friends come over and they're partaking. I can't share with them any of the strains that I have because it's medical and it's protected by the laws. But I do partake anytime they're doing it in recreational form, and it is legal in the state of Massachusetts. So I don't know what else I can say. If I go for any type of testing or anything, it does come up. I let my employees or my employers know as well that, hey, I will fail that drug test because of this. I show them a medical certificate, and that's kind of how it goes. Teddy, you missed those from Brad's stream? Oh, really? Brad already did this? Classy getting flamed hard this week. Why is Classy getting flamed? What did Classy do? Oh, Chaka, you're here. 1 second. Let me bring up your oh no, this was yours. I wish you had another one because this is the only one I've seen. I don't know what else there is. But who did this? Who sent this to him? On the Sandstorm channel. It's crazy rough. I make Rick Simpson oil for my wife's MS. Look it up. Works amazing. Okay, I will look it up. Recently what I've done is I've extracted or no, I guess I haven't extracted it. Now I just go right to the dispensary and I get the plant matter oil extract. They already done the entire process. You can put it into whatever food you want, and it's a much easier way to ingest than anything else. But regardless, let me see. There's a similar crypto expo in Singapore coming 16th of June to 17th of June. Not sure how grand it's going to be, but definitely for Asia market. Hope Shinja and Terra will be involved. I mean, I hope so too, because I would love to go. Dude, could you imagine like Teddy turns into like one of those? Oh, by the way, shout out to Tammy. I do want to tell you guys a quick update. Tammy, actually, so I was looking for those gimbals, right? Like things to hold while I'm going through the expo. Thank you very much for this, Chaco. Love you. All right, I had to send Chaco a quick note. Let me show you what I found about Tammy. So I'm going through, I'm looking for gimbals, and out of nowhere, I see. Wait, I see this. How does this open? Okay. So I'm looking for gimbals, and then out of nowhere, one of the gimbals I'm looking at is literally Tammy. Like this is Tammy. She's reviewed. She reviewed one of the things I was looking at, and it's a gimbal stabilizer. I'm like, how is this plausible? How are you doing this? Right? And she goes, oh yeah, I what do you call it? I'm glad you love concentrates, Shaman says. She's like, yeah, I have another YouTube channel, which I found out about her when either she came here or I went to her. And I was like, oh my God, I just found you on Amazon doing a review of one of the gimbals. And she's like, oh, I wasn't doing a review of the gimbal. It's actually the mic that's used on that gimbal. And then she goes, Teddy, you're not shooting a movie. You don't need a gimbal. You are fine with just a handheld and a tripod thing. So she sent me, she actually proved it, right? She's in this business. She's like, a phone already does. Oh, by the way, I added a sticker. The screen protector that came with me gave me a sticker, and it just felt meaningful to add that sticker. It's a little astronaut dude climbing into a mason jar. It's like, where's he going? What's he doing? Why is he outside? Regardless, she actually steered me the right way and said, I need to get this. Let me see. Let me find that. I don't know how to explain it, I guess. I just seen what she sent me. This right here. It's called a switch pad. Okay. New incognito term. Amazon switch pod. Switch pod. Boop. Okay, we're gonna look at this. Share. I know this may not be entertaining, but like this is literally the things that excite me. So I'm sorry if you don't like it. I really am. This is literally what I do. Share. So this is a switch pod. You see? So it like turns into just a regular handheld like this, and you can mount a camera on here, and you can mount a microphone on top of the camera. So instead of a camera, mine will be a cell phone, and I can mount like a microphone. And shout out to Tammy, she's giving me that microphone she reviewed that I was looking at. She has that microphone, so she's like, Teddy, don't spend your money on this. I'm just gonna send this to you, and she's sending it to me. So she's sending me whatever microphone she reviewed. So I'm like, so now I'm using the switch pod thing. I wish they had a video about it. Let me see. Oh, here it is. What is switch pod? Wait, can you guys hear this? Probably not. Let me wait. Am I gonna get copy striked for sharing this? Do I care if I get copy striked for sharing this? I really don't care if I get copy striked for sharing this. I mean, if it does, I'll take the video down. Stop share Chrome. What is it called? Amazon. Okay, here. Ready?
This is SwitchPod, a minimal, versatile, handheld tripod designed specifically for filming videos or taking photos on the go. Quickly switch from a handheld grip to a tripod and then back again in just seconds. It's super slim, and it easily fits into your bag. Or just clip it on instead. SwitchPod is built to last. It's made with an aluminum alloy, not plastic, so it will hold whatever camera, lens, and accessories you put on top of it. Yet, it only weighs 11 ounces, or 315 grams. That's less than your morning mug of coffee, minus the coffee. Here's how it works. First, attach your camera with the tightening knob, or attach any ball head, quick release system, or phone adapter. Next, grip the handle wherever you'd like. If you need to choke up or switch hands, no problem. To set it down, just swing the legs open. Or
look
if you
how
wanna be
easy,
fancy,
it's so
try it with
seamless
one
to
hand.
open up that
When you're ready
tripod
to pick
too.
it back up,
Boom!
bring the legs back together.
Boom!
The tools you used to create
I
shouldn't
didn't even
get
know
in the way
these
of you
things
creating.
exist. Tammy.
Might need
Tammy
to
of
get
all
one of these.
people. Tammy of all people was like, Teddy, no. This is what you need. And steers me the right direction. Like, did you guys know that? Isn't that crazy? Oh, by the way, I had a few people ask me how to pronounce my real life name. Then this is why I don't use my real life name, especially on this platform here. But I will explain to you guys. You guys know how I came up with the Teddy Ganja name using my real life name, rearrange the letters. I am completely doxxed. You can find all my real life details. I have nothing to hide. But it is Teja, right? So Teja is pronounced Tasia, and it is the meaning of Tasia is it's like the essence of the sun. I want to say that's literally what it means. But so if you guys hear, because Dusty was on and he was saying Tasia, that is my real life name. I now respond more to Teddy than Tasia, but you can use either or. I have no issues. My last name's easy too in real life, right? It's Gandhi. That's as easy as it gets. I just prefer my Twitter handle. So don't. Okay. What's this guy? Crypto Realist, by the way, is gonna come on. Gonna send him an invite as we speak. So I figured for those of you guys that have connected with me, especially the messages, because I respond to each and every single one of you. I'm letting you know because it's easier for me to say it in the stream than try and type out how you pronounce it. They're like, "Oh, what is this? I thought your name was Teddy." I'm like, hey, it is. Like that's literally what it is. This is how we came up with it. One quick second. Crypto Realist, I found you, buddy. Boop, boop. Wait, what the heck? DJ Wolf, weren't you already a member? Why does it say you're a new member again? DJ Wolf, welcome back. Nice to have you again. I don't know what's going on, but welcome to being a YouTube member again. I don't know what magic you did, but nice to see you again. Damn, bro, that's a boss name. I know. That's why I didn't want my name to be the reason that people followed me, because having certain names also, it felt better to do the Teddy brand than my actual real name. But yes, I upgraded. You upgraded You upgraded what? I can't see the actual thing you upgraded to. Let me see. What did you upgrade to? Dijon upgraded membership to Ganja Goon. You went from Goon to Ganja Goon. The only level left is the OG Ganja Goon, one of the originals, which means I will follow you on whatever social media platform you want me to follow you on. And I see Crypto Realist in the building. Nice.
What's up, buddy?
How's it going? How's it going,
Good.
Crypto Realist? Jeremy?
Good. How are you, man?
Surviving. It's been crazy. All Elon Mansour stopped following me. It happened. He stopped following me. I don't know what I said. It only lasted so long. It only lasted so long. How you been? You know. So far, so good. And realistically, I know you've started your own YouTube channel, right?
Yep.
There has been a lot that's happened. I had you on for my early morning stream. I was hoping that you could give us the truth on this channel itself, on what exactly is going on, what happened between you and Brad, because people want to know, you know?
Yep. So, I mean, I'm not really going to dig into it. We left amicably. We're on good terms. We're still friends with one another. It's really as simple as I've put it and as what Brad has put it. He had a different vision than what I wanted to do. And when it came down to it, he wanted to go this route. I wanted to go this route, and it wasn't going to sync up. And, you know, the last few days I've kind of realized that. I think Brad kind of came to that realization, was just trying to figure out how we needed to talk to each other in regards to it. But basically Brad wants to do his thing. Ultimately, like I said in my video, it's always has and always will be the Sandstorm, and Brad is the Sandstorm. So when it came down to it, whatever he felt best for his channel was what it was going to be. And I didn't want to step on his toes. I didn't want him to feel like I was bringing him down or vice versa. And it's just one of those things that we both agreed that we needed to go do our own thing and present content separately and the way that we both want to present it.
So one of the things is you said was Brad wants to go one way, you want to go one way. Is that pertaining to the things that are being reviewed on the channel, the types of AMAs you guys were holding? Like, no. What is this like? Why did his
the way the content is presented, the way the content is presented? So I wanted to have and I said it in my other video. He said that I wanted to be more conservative. I don't agree with that term. I was more saying professional. You know, I wanted to put forth a more professional image, a professional newscast like he wanted it.
Right.
And he wants to be off the cuff, kind of raw, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you know, my thought process when it comes to growth and the style is a bit different than his growth process and the style that he wants to put out. So basically it was stylistic differences. I mean, when it came down to it, end of the day, that's all it is. And I didn't want to have that image of off the cuff, raw, you know, kind of unfiltered. And I wanted to present a little bit more, I said it before, a little bit more professional content.
No, that completely makes sense because, you know, since you went on vacation or you had COVID, right? You had COVID, you disappeared. I started my YouTube channel that week, and I knew before I even started my YouTube channel that you were going to enter the space, or I assumed you were going to enter the space because you spoke realistically. You were always, hey, this is exactly how I see it. These are the facts. And I love that about you. I'm like, dude, I can see you starting your own YouTube channel. And then,
so I want to address a couple comments that just came in. From
yes,
that
go
guy.
ahead. Tell me which ones.
I do not. Brad makes plenty of his own content. You know, there might be things that he'll feed off of or I'll feed off of, but he does make his own content. The one thing that I will absolutely praise Brad on and his ability to come up with contacts. Like all of the networking, that dude is a networking, like he can do it. There's a reason why he was able to get a hold of Russ. There's a reason why he's able to get a hold of Cliff. There's a reason why he's been able to talk to so many people regarding AMAs and get them on the channel. The dude's a networking fool. Like when it comes down to it, end of the day, he knows how to talk to people when it comes to networking. And then Chrissy, I want you to, if you like what I I do and how I do it, by all means, please support me. But here's the thing.
Wait, how can I
He's
get a
not
link to
drama
your
story.
Can I get a link to your YouTube so I can put it up?
Yeah. He is not a drama story by any means. He wants to present the content in a way that is more there's more of a shock value, and that's kind of what I wanted to pull away from, and that's what he wanted to gravitate more towards. There's nothing wrong with that. So, don't take what I'm saying as a negative to Brad, because Brad is doing his own thing the way that he wants, and there is no more me over there in his ear saying, hey, maybe we should do it like this, maybe we should tone it down, maybe we need to be a little bit more this, a little bit more that. He gets to do his own thing, and etc. So it's all on him at this point, and I believe he's going to go far. He was doing it before I came along. He's going to do it after him and I separated. And at the end of the day, I wish him success. I truly do like the guy. I like what he's doing in the space. It's just that, we tried to do the whole yin and the yang thing, and it just didn't work out that way.
Wait, so real quick, I want to tell you as well, Jeremy, when you first gave the video, I tried clicking on it. It says the video is private.
Yep, I've pulled it down. People that needed to see it. If you want to watch it, I'll be more than happy to put it back up.
Okay, so I couldn't tell me.
I pulled it down after.
Can I actually get to your
quick.
YouTube? So
yeah,
so when I clicked on it, I was trying to get to your channel, and that's why I asked you for it.
Yeah. You're on the right channel. I just left that up for a little while.
Just put it on your Twitter.
No, it's there. It's listed as private. So
no, I'm saying your YouTube channel, not the video.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait. So no, that's
the video's been relisted. If you want to watch it, by all means, please go ahead.
You want to watch it now? Can we do that?
Up to you. It's up to you. It's only like 2 minutes.
Let's watch it now. We got 2 minutes. We're gonna watch two.
Make sure you have the audio set up for your screen share.
Yes, I will do that right now.
All right.
Yeah, so I now figured out how to do audio, so it's been great.
I don't know if the link will come through. I don't know if you have links enabled, but I'll put it in the private chat on StreamYard so you can add it to the description if you want.
Okay, I will take that from you. I do have links enabled. Copy. Comments. Boom. Tracy G, good morning. Nice to see you. I'm hoping this is it, right? Yep. All right, I'm playing the video.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the Crypto Realist YouTube channel. My name is Jeremy, and today I'm going to go over the most recent news regarding my split away from the Sandstorm YouTube channel. I want to make it perfectly clear I did not leave. I did not quit. I was informed that Brad thought that we would no longer be able to work together, and we agreed to terms for me to leave the channel. I won't discuss this any further than the following statements. He has a vision for the Sandstorm, and it was and always will be his channel, and I knew ultimately I was going to be the guest on the channel. Artistic freedom and differences on how to get where we were both wanting to go and where the channel was going to go and what roles each of us held became clear the past few days. This is why you may have been able to see that my tone, my attitude, my mood on the streams had kind of diminished. I had a feeling that this was happening. You can always see those things if you keep your eyes wide open. While I hold no hard feelings and wish Brad success, there are some things that I do want to clear up. Brad stating that I was forcing him to be conservative. That's not exactly true. I only asked for professionalism. I wanted Brad to be more professional in his approach and responses. That is it. I never once told him he cannot run a story or a response. The only thing I did was provide a different perspective to his thought process, give my opinion on the situation, and ultimately he made his own choices regarding the content, delivery, and image that he gave off. There's also been rumors that I wanted more hard-hitting and that I wanted to be more hard-hitting and that Brad went soft. That's actually not the case at all. Brad has and always will be the one that wants to go after someone or something. I've always been and always will be that person that's 180 degrees to someone's feelings and thoughts. Simply to provide an opposite perspective and to think things through thoroughly before just dropping bombs. Even if I agree 100% with someone, I will always think about that opposite side and the big picture and if it's worth it. When in doubt, zoom out, take a look at the whole picture. Another rumor that I've been seeing is that Brad sold out with other influencers. No, I do not believe that to be true at all. Although Brad facilitated all of the guests, I do not believe that he sold out. I did not do any of the networking. My role within the Sandstorm was purely as a co-host, technical advice, research base, and closing and scheduling some AMAs. However, Brad, I do not believe sold out at all. He only facilitated guests on the channel in order to build up the channel. In closing, I just want to say that I wish Brad success and hope that he achieves the goals that he has in front of him. I did hear him say last night that may be the last time you see him in the cab of that truck, since he is now able to go full-time YouTube. Congrats, Brad. Glad to see it's all working out for you, buddy.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that's the last time we're going to see Brad doing truck.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. So congrats. I mean, good on him.
I did not even know that. Oh my God, that's crazy. I'm so happy to see one of the YouTubers in the fellow space finally quit what they do for a job. But you know what's weird? I'm seeing Brad do it, but I look at myself and I'm like, this will never happen to me. I'm in the tech space. I'll never be able to quit. I'm always going to be doing tech. It only ever involves.
That's only up to you and how hard you push yourself, Teddy.
My goal is to make it to the top.
Okay, well, in that case, I'll put it to you this way. With conversations that we've had with others, or other influencers out there, there is, if you're able to market yourself, there is a relatively good lifestyle that you can have by being a YouTube influencer.
Being a YouTube influencer?
Yeah,
I mean,
influencer
I
on
realistically read like the analytics on the YouTubes and stuff, but there's only so much I can do with the audience. They said I'm one of the things is I'm preventing myself from doing is only finding a niche group, which is the wolf pack. I need to branch myself outside of this wolf pack thing, and that's where I'm struggling, and that's where I need like guidance,
Well, like I told you last time I was on, we had a pretty good conversation with a couple people. One of them being Austin. Austin's probably one of the highest marketed guys in the space. And when I say marketed,
by the way, you told me this offline. This did not happen on stream. Okay.
Right. So basically there's techniques to doing this. And, he shared some of the information like he did with Zach Humphreys. He shared that with Brad and I, and we took some of his comments, some of his suggestions, and started to implement them. And I'm going to be honest with you, it semi works. And, you have to tailor it to your brand, to where you are in the space. And once you got that formula figured out, it really starts to work. So
that formula I'm still having trouble with,
And when I say it starts to work, we're talking it really starts to work.
Nick J saying
unless you're pulling multiple six figures, you can pull multiple six figures in this space.
I already pulled multiple six figures as in contracts for my
obviously
company.
you obviously drive a Mercedes and have a Gixxer, bro. I mean, obviously you got some cash.
I know. I didn't realize me saying actually the brand or even the model S550, right? People were like, dude, you drive an S550? Oh dang. How did you get that? I'm like, this is what I do. I'm in the business. It's one thing rolling up to a business meeting in like a Toyota Camry. Right? Yep. Or I'm sorry, I think I had a Toyota Corolla when I first started. I did it. I put it. And now I'm at the Mercedes level. I roll up in a Mercedes. That business meeting, you get so much more respect. It's like you don't think they notice it, but people notice it. People notice the type of car that you drive. And even like when I went to go find landscaping work for my house that I'm in, the first thing the guy looked at was in my garage to see what car I drove. The price went up. I'm like, what the heck? Like, yo, you just told me over there on the other side of the yard, this is the price. Now you've seen the car I drive. Now you up the price. Get out of here.
Right.
But then I it's unfortunate with the lifestyle. So I'm going to have to adapt and just know that, hey, I will have to pay premium because I am paying premium even to service the thing, even to service a
Right.
Gixxer, a Mercedes. And guys, I'm talking like it's over at least 1.5 grand
Right.
for me to go and get my car serviced. It's realistic. So when I get to the Lambo, I need to be mentally prepared. I could be spending close to 5,000 USD on that Lambo just for servicing.
Yeah, just look at the oil change on those things. They're not cheap or they're not easy to deal with. I'd highly recommend you watch some maintenance videos on like newer Lambos and stuff and how much an oil change costs.
Well, I do all my own work on the motorcycles, unless it's like a
Right.
tuning thing, a wheel balance thing. I
Right.
don't trust myself to do that. But everything else, I do myself. I change my own fairings. So I feel like if I had my own Lambo, two things are going to happen. I'm either going to use it like an everyday car. I'm talking about Lambo as I'm staring at it. But I'm like,
you got to get the wifey to allow it first. You got to make her sign a statement saying, that she agrees to allow you to buy a Lambo and let you, and not a toy.
The thing
Lambo.
is not a toy Lambo. I believe she is the one that got me this too. But regardless, I don't want I just want the Lamborghini brand, because you know what? I don't care if it's this or
Dude,
the
go
SUV.
pick up an 80s Countach.
What is that? Share your screen. Show me that.
Oh, you don't know what a Lamborghini Countach is?
No, I do not. Because listen, I am not a fanboy
It is
of
the
Lamborghini.
original, like, OG Lamborghini. Like, when people think old Lamborghini, this is like one of the first people think about.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I've never heard of
Lamborghini
it.
Countach.
I don't know how to spell it, so it seems risque. But I'll tell you, the reason I like the Lamborghini brand is because the Lamborghini guy went to Ferrari, tried to get it, or got a job there,
Mhm.
told the Ferrari guy, hey, this is what you need to do. The guy didn't listen, laughed him out, and then he went and he did his own thing. Does that story sound familiar?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I'm like, and then he goes, makes his own brand, and it takes off. So
Right.
I'm like, dude, I love Lamborghini for that story alone. That story is
Right.
amazing. Yeah, I understand it's corporatized and all this stuff happened now. It's not the same story, but it's still, that original story is still talked about today.
All right, so go to Google. I'll give you the correct spelling so you don't pull up anything incorrect.
Okay. 1 second. That's
Your
exactly what I was
safe
afraid
search-
about.
Your safe search should be fine.
Today
You're
I
not
had a
gonna get
risky thing.
anything
That guy who's in the chat posted something about your mother-in-law something, and there was a risque girl on there, and I flashed my entire audience about it. I'm like, oh, this is not.
Oh,
but
that's funny. All
it
right,
was bad.
so obviously spell Lamborghini,
Lamborghini.
and then C.
Oh, I see it. I
There you
see
are.
it.
Those
Oh,
are the
wait.
old school Lambos.
Is this the one that's on that movie? There was some movie. Leonardo DiCaprio is in it, and he does those drugs.
I don't know. Maybe
Wolf of Wall Street. And
possibly, yeah. So the 80s, yeah, Wolf of Wall Street.
This is the one.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Yeah.
He completely.
The white
I read about
Lamborghini
this. They bought a
Countach is like
Lamborghini.
that is what got me into Lambos back when I was a little kid. Was I had a model of a 1984 or whatever it was, Lamborghini Countach, just like that white one right there on your screen. I fell in love with Lambos after that. I came to the conclusion that I probably will never be able to get one of those unless I get really, 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 really lucky or hit the lottery.
I think it's worth a lot of money, right? This.
I want to say you'd probably be able to pick one of these up for less than 100K.
Really?
An old used
Get out
one.
of here. Get out of here.
No, that's the new one.
Oh, that's a new one?
Yeah,
There's
that's
a
the new
new
one, bro.
Countach hybrid. Wait, a hybrid?
Yeah, the new ones. Oh, that one would require like my Terra to like 100,000 X, and then I'll be all right.
Wait, Pagini. So one of the guys in my state, he's a real estate commercial. He's a real estate commercial tyrant or something. Like he makes a lot of money. So he just picked up something called a Pagini. Have you heard of this?
Yeah.
It's a Hyura R. It's like super expensive. Like it's one of the most expensive cars in my state right now. And I'm like, I've never heard of this. So I saw it on the.
Have you heard of Koenigsegg?
No, what is that?
Oh, All right, go type into Google Konieeggs. I think it's
Koenigsberg.
no Koenigsegg. Yeah,
Oh,
right
I
there.
see it.
Top
I
one.
see it.
Go look at their cars. You want to go look at some supercars? There's your supercar.
Koenigsegg Hyura. Let me see. Oh, dang.
These are some of the fastest cars in the world right here.
What I like is watching those videos where like they race fighter jet and stuff. Have you seen those? Where like Lambo versus fighter jet? Yeah, those are real fun.
So I want to point out something that Samer said. Samer says, race my Jeep Trackhawk. I have seen some of those. Like, okay, so the last few years I've really been, I'm not going to say I have been street racing, but I've really been into the street racing scene where I used to be. And we would go out Fridays and Saturday nights, 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning and go watch street racing. There are very few people on the street that can handle a Trackhawk. Those things are absolutely fucking ridiculous. The only thing that I saw handle one of the Trackhawks that would go to the races was one of the Mercedes, the SUV that I told you to get last time we were on.
Yes, the G-Wagon.
The G-Wagon. That G-Wagon scorched that Trackhawk.
Guys, I see these on the roads and I just like, I don't know how I feel about them, you know?
They're ugly as fuck. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, that's exactly how I feel. Like, why do people want this? It looks so boxy. And then when you said it,
it's a statement.
When you said it, yeah, exactly. That's exactly
it's
what
an absolute statement. You get the new one with all the supercharger and all the features souped up. That thing is an absolute beast. It literally takes off like an all-wheel drive freaking Eclipse with 1,000 horsepower.
$260K for a G class. That is crazy. So it's two times the price of my current one.
Yeah. See, you could trade it in, and you'd only have half of a car payment than what you'd do if you bought it brand new.
No, my car is completely paid off. Don't worry.
I'm not saying that you'd have a car payment.
I don't want a car payment. That's the thing.
Yeah,
so when I get the Lambo,
stopped.
I want to have enough money that I can just buy it, cash buy, you know? Like, I'm done.
So Chrissy says Bugatti is a hypercar. You are absolutely correct. We were talking about a sport car. In that case, C8. 100%. I would buy a C8 in a heartbeat.
Corvette C8?
Yep. Absolutely.
Corvette
I took
C8.
my oldest son, he's 6, to the Knoxville Auto Show a couple weekends back, and they had it was either a yellow or an orange one. I think it was an orange C8 there, and he just fell in love. And then of course they had a Lambo and a McLaren there as well.
I would fall in love with the Lambo.
Well, he asked me.
The C8 looks crazy. Oh wait, this
it
is
does.
a C8?
Yeah,
No, that's not a C8.
Yeah, that's a newer or an older one. It's like C7, C6. Can't remember. But my oldest son, he asked me in the weeks leading up to this, what my favorite car was, and I told him, a 78 Stingray, Corvette Stingray. And he's like, "Oh, really?" And we started talking about Corvettes, and then all of a sudden, he's like, "My favorite car is the Corvette too." So, he's kind of taken after Dad. And when we got there, he just wanted to go see the Corvette. He wanted to go sit in the Corvette, which you couldn't do at the time. He just wanted to go see it. And as soon as we got to it, the smile on his face, it was ridiculous. He just loved the Corvettes.
I love that. I love that you're able to move your interests onto your kid. It's a true copy.
Oh yeah,
it's a true copy.
I want
Waddy
him
Rodriguez
to have his
is a
own
big fan
opinion.
of that.
I want him to have his own opinion when it comes to certain things, but for him to be like, "Yeah, I like the Corvettes too." Yeah, that's awesome. But buddy, you were liking he was doing Google, like he was getting Google search and Siri searches, like, what's the fastest car in the world? And obviously it's pulling up Bugattis and McLarens and certain other things. And he's just like, look at these, Dad, look at these. I'm like, buddy, look at a C8 Corvette. And I'd show it to him. He's like, wow, look at that thing. I'm like, yeah, that's about 1/10 of the price of those other cars. You could buy 10 of those for the same price.
I'm trying to find a way to show Samer's video about his, but I don't want to show my messages at the same time, so I don't know how.
All right, so you click on it and it'll open up, and then there's a link at the top. You can open up that link.
Copy message. Okay, I see. Boom. You don't have a message selected. Oh my God, Samer, why do you do this to me? Okay, let me just quickly check all the things. Okay, yeah, nothing bad is displayed. We're good. I don't want to leak anyone's DMs to anybody, you know. Here's an 8-second video of his.
Yeah, those Trackhawks, man. Those things are.
Oh wait, there's actually audio. 1 second. Let me share the audio as well.
Yeah, those Trackhawks, those are fun SUVs. I mean, granted, you're still in an SUV going pretty fast.
All right, can you see it? Yep.
Yeah. Listen to that supercharger.
It's not a
I think that's a
supercharger.
supercharger. Sounds like it.
Sounds like it. That's a
Yeah, you hear the
supercharger.
whine. You hear the whine. Yeah.
So that thing can take things on the highway.
Well, probably from a dig. I don't know what kind of. Yeah, supercharger.
Samer, why are you scamming people with cars like this, bro? Why are you scamming people?
No offense, Samer. Did you take your scam money and buy that?
Yeah,
But that is, I love those things. I'm not a Dodge guy. I don't like Mopar. I think we talked about this before, but I actually have a Chrysler 300C that's got the Hemi in it. So yeah, there's just something about a Hemi that is just crazy. That takes my level of hate towards Mopar and actually gives me a little bit of appreciation when I'm driving my car around, because I've not owned a Dodge or Chrysler before. I've driven them, I've had them, but I've never bought one. This is the first one I bought, Chrysler 300C with the 5.7 Hemi in it, and that thing is just it's kind of crazy.
I told Samer, thank you for sharing. No scamming now. So for the proof.
All
and
right.
He gave a heart. He gave a heart. We'll see.
Okay. Now the question is why has this even been addressed? Has he even addressed the whole scamming situation?
No, Samer, you want to come
addressed
on? Samer, you want to come on the stream and tell us about this scamming situation? We'll get you on. You think I should invite him?
I mean, if he wants to come on.
Yeah. Come on. Let's see. Come on. You can use your phone. You can use your phone. No computer needed.
I just want to hear the story.
Enter
behind all of
landscape mode.
I just want to hear the story about all of that.
You don't even have to turn on your webcam. You know what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Some random guy that sounds like Samer is going to come on. Take a pic of you driving, scammer.
There you go.
don't
Crypto
think
Cars and Motorcycle, new morning show right there.
Crypto Cars and Motorcycles, new morning show? Oh, maybe.
But
don't know.
I agree with you 100%. I don't have car loans anymore. If I can't afford to pay for it in cash, I don't buy it.
Yeah.
Like with my car, with my motorcycle, with my wife's vehicles, it's like every vehicle that we've had, I'd probably say the last 15, probably closer to 20 years. Yeah, 20 years. If that's the last time I had a car payment was 20 years ago. I refuse to have a car payment.
One of the things that also I think is a big advantage, especially from the lifestyle that I come from, being Indian and growing up culturally as Hindu, like when we think family and family wealth, we don't just think, hey, it's me and my wife and only me and my wife, right? It is generational wealth we're talking about.
Right.
My father operates his company. I am part of that company, right? And my brother's a doctor. We all pool. I hate to use the term pool, but it's like really whatever wealth my brother's getting with, whatever wealth my dad's getting, whatever wealth I'm getting, we work together in order to make sure, hey, you need a car? Okay, let's buy you this car. Boom. He may not have
it's not like
funds,
it's not like you guys have one big ass bank account. It's like, hey, if we need something, I got something.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's the end goal. My goal is to grow the family as a whole, not just, hey, I'm set, I'm doing well, you know. It's like, so that mindset is different. And I see that mentality in you, Jeremy, right? Like you're making these decisions not only for yourself, but for your own family and growing it as well. So that's really cool.
Absolutely. So to give you a little bit of my backstory, I didn't grow up wealthy at all. I've made a couple of comments on, a couple streams about, government cheese and stuff like that. I grew up on that stuff. I grew up with a single parent. Mom was on welfare for a while. You know, I grew up at one point in time living in a trailer park, and I'm not ashamed by any of that. I've worked hard to get where I am in life right now. I've worked from the bottom up, and I appreciate the hard work that it takes to get anywhere in life. The thing that I want to do for my kids is to build that wealth so my kids can afford I can afford to send my kids to school instead of them taking on the debt. You know, I want to be able to make that kind of money that, you know, if my daughter wants to go to a Division 1 and can qualify for a Division 1 school and she's not on a scholarship, that we can pay for it. Right. You know, if she wants to, you know, go to a Division 2 or a community college, whatever path her path is, I want to be able to know that, you know, I can help her with that, or any of my other any of my 4 children. But when it comes down to it, you know, it's excuse me, it's one of those things that my mom grew up a rough life. I grew up with a rough life. I want my kids to have it a little bit easier than I did. I want to give them a little bit of a head start on their journey. And as they're starting to get into their teenage years, my oldest daughter, she's 15 now. You know, I got an 11, a 6, and a 4-year-old. So I've still got plenty of time in order to get them where I need to be for where.
Yeah, 4 children.
Yeah, 4 children. So it's just one of those situations that, you know, my wife and I, we do well for ourselves at this point. We've been able to make changes in our lifestyle, and we've been able to pull back on a lot of expenses where we were from the last 20 years. Cost of living was extremely high. We opted to get away from that and move somewhere where cost of living was at least a quarter of the price. And now we're able to kind of pull back. We don't have to work 40 to 60 hours a week. We don't have to, you know, we don't have these huge mortgage payments. You know, we built a brand new house a couple of years ago.
Oh, awesome.
And it was one of those situations, like, we loved the house. We loved it, but it's like, holy crap, the reality of, okay, we just spent hundreds of thousands of dollars for this, and now we have thousands and thousands of dollars every month on property taxes coming out. It's like, what the hell did we didn't sign up for that part of it. Like, our mortgage doubled just off of property taxes. It was absolutely ridiculous. And we're like, all right, we got to figure out something. And the lifestyle where we were from in Minnesota, it was changing in a direction that we didn't feel comfortable with, like very restrictive, very COVID based decisions were being made there. And we moved to East Tennessee, and it has been an absolute godsend of a decision for us to move down here. It's normal life. People don't wear masks unless they want to. They don't get made fun of if they're wearing or not wearing a mask. We get to, you know, make our own choices in life and do it. It's normal down here. And cost of living is extremely different. We'll just put it that way.
Samer says he cannot come on the stream, by the way, but still would be nice to hear from you. So one real quick thing, like, even when I came, so my dad is the first immigrant to come from my family to America, right? So when he came here, there's a cap on the amount of salary that you can make on a visa, right? So you can't exceed more than 55K a year. He took that 55K a year, he put our family in an apartment, and I was an apartment kid growing up. And then from there, you know, he realized, hey, in order to make it successful in America, you need a company. You need to do these types of things. This is where the money is. So his mind went into doing, hey, I need to build this brand. And for the last 25 years, he built his company. Now he has a company, and he's like, put me into software engineering, right? So he's like, hey, Teddy, now you come with me and you help grow the company even more. I've already put 25 years, and now I have to make an adult decision. Yeah, I may have had dreams that was like, hey, I can go pursue this, but my dad already did the building blocks to make it successful. So why would I not just tap onto his company and grow? You know, why would I start all over, do all this? It just doesn't make sense. I'm like, the family, there's a reason. Even your family, there's a reason that you got to where you're at. So, you know, that's kind of how it's like, pay it backwards, you know. That's literally how I see myself. And it's crazy just knowing I started as an apartment kid, and being an apartment kid, it was the greatest, because you're a kid, you don't know the struggles. And now I look back, I'm like, dude, my dad put me in an apartment. This is all the things he had to do in order for me to get here. This is crazy, you know?
Right.
really
And some
is.
people would be like, I want to build it myself. And there's nothing wrong with having that aspiration to build it yourself and not have to take assistance from family. But that's really what the whole family concept is about, is to be able to set up the generations below you as a parent, you know, setting that foundation work for my kids to be able to have a good future, and then them building on top of that foundation, and their kids, my grandkids, having, you know, a better start. And, you know, eventually at some point that'll all work out, and I'm confident of that. But, you know, some kids are like, you know what, I don't want to have anything to do with it. I want to do it myself. I want to build it myself. I want to be at ground zero and start over and not take that assistance. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's having a high drive. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, hanging on your parents' coattails and be like, you know, take me for the ride, get me started. And then like just like Gary V.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
Gary
know,
V, he's obviously fucking rich. He started off wealthy, but his parents and him made the decision of, well, him specifically, to not tap into that right off the bat. Like, you know, granted, there was maybe a little bit of seed money that was used, but he built up a lot of what he has on his own.
No, that's crazy, because the reason I bring this up, recently I even went to like a frozen yogurt shop, right? And I saw that the person working there appeared to be like a high schooler. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And he tells me, he's like, oh, you know, this is my parents' restaurant.
Yes.
I'm working in it, and I'm just helping them out. And I'm like, oh, that's great. I'm so happy you're doing this. But this guy is young, right? So he's like 16 or 14. And he's like, no, I have all these dreams. I want to go to college. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I go back to him. I'm like, hey, I have to tell you something. I've had, and it felt so weird because it didn't feel like the right situation, but there was no one else in line. So I'm like, I got to tell you something. I recently moved to this area, but like, I'm hearing what you're saying. I used to have dreams like that. Like, I want to go do this. I want to do that. But listen, your family is going to be the one that pays for your college. No matter what you think, yeah, they're making you work. Yeah, they're making you go here. They're going to be the ones that are trying to make you successful. So why not pay it back? And you're only thinking, hey, my job is going to this restaurant or this frozen yogurt shop and continuing to work. Well, think about it. Maybe you go to school, they pay for that, and you start open franchising your location and you grow like that. Like you are thinking, hey, I want to do this. I want to be an actor. I want to be a doctor. You're thinking all this. But like in the end, it is, if your family tells you go do something, go do it. There's a reason, you know, they see they're putting an investment into you to grow, and you should pay that back. And I know it may feel like, oh my God, why aren't Jeremy and I being selfish? It's not appropriate. We're not here for ourselves. We're here to grow the generation, you know?
Yep. Exactly. I just want my kids to have it easier than I had it. And it's just one of those concepts, you know, like my wife and I, we haven't been, we're not like super well off. Like we made good money when we lived where we lived before. And, we provided, you know, a nice stable home. You know, we ended up building a house. We don't have brand new cars. There's certain sacrifices that you make as a family. Like, you know, we both drive good used vehicles, but nothing that's too expensive, nothing too crazy. You know, we're not flamboyant or, you know, throw that out there. Like, yeah, I have a brand new motorcycle, but you know, I don't ride it like I drive my car. You know, now that I live down here in East Tennessee, that's an entirely different story. I drive this sumbitch everywhere I go. As long as it's warm, I'm riding that thing. Once we come out of the winter season, obviously. But it's just one of those things that we've never really been super flashy. Like I like to make my car look nice. I'll throw some rims on it, or, you know, tint the windows, or, you know, something along those lines. But, you know, I've never owned a brand new vehicle, and I don't ever anticipate owning a brand new vehicle unless, you know, I have millions and millions of dollars sitting in the bank account and I can go out and buy that brand new vehicle.
Exactly.
It'd probably be for my daughter, to be quite honest with you. She wants a Jeep. She wants a Jeep for some reason. I don't know. A
Jeep, what? Liberty?
No,
Cherokee?
Jeep Wrangler. Yeah.
Wrangler?
Boxy one. Yeah, the boxy one.
Okay,
you know, every white girl's dream right now.
And it has to be white. It has to have black interior. It has to have this. Yes. I know exactly.
Yes, she wants a white Jeep Wrangler.
I know exactly the type of thing that the media portrays onto these children. You know, they're like, hey, this is what you have to do. This means you're successful. The color of your car matters. And I look back, I'm like, wait, if it's white, like, won't it get dirty? Won't it show like even the tiniest scratch? It's like,
Down here we have red dirt. So like the dirt is kind of a red color.
Oh
So
God.
when it rains and the dirt kind of, it gets on
Yeah.
the road and it sprays up,
Yeah.
your car turns this nasty shade of reddish brown, creamy brown color. It's the craziest
So I'm
thing.
like, how many car washes are you gonna have to do? How much water are you gonna go through?
Yep.
Oh
So
man, that's crazy.
one thing that I want to point out, Shaman says lowest mileage car that he's bought is 30,000. So right after I got out of the military was the newest car that I bought, and it was 3 years old and had 36,000 miles on it. I generally won't buy anything that's got a bunch of miles on it unless, I have a desire to want to have that car, or I can't find that particular car in a low mileage option. These days cars run 300, 400, 500,000 miles. So for me to buy a car that's got 70, 80, 90, 100, 120,000 miles on it is nothing. As long as the body's taken care of and it's not rusting to shit, which up in the northern Midwest, where I'm from, where I was originally living, Minnesota, if you drive a vehicle in the winter in Minnesota for a minimum of 1 year, it's got rust. Every car in Minnesota has rust. So if you find a car that's got halfway decent miles on it and it's got little to no rust, it was a garage queen in the winter, you buy that shit up. You don't care how many miles is on it, because just by the body being good, it's worth whatever you're paying for it. You can always get an engine replacer, an engine or a transmission fixer, the actual drivetrain you can get fixed. But when it comes to rust, you don't deal with rust.
Yeah, because if it rusts, that's it. Your car's gone.
Car's done. You can't really fix rust.
I've seen people like try to duct tape it, or they'll spray Rust-Oleum on it. I've seen everything.
You can try and replace the metal. You can try, but when it comes down to it, it's been exposed, and rust is like cancer. You literally have to cut everything out, or it will continue to grow. So Steve the Canadian asks, "What's my new channel?" It's just Crypto Realist.
I actually sent the link about his channel again in the chat for those that missed it. You can go right to his channel, and that is
if you search
Crypto Realist
YouTube
channel.
Crypto
Realist, you're gonna. It took me about a month to get monetized, so we're gonna help you out from the ganja goons themselves. They're gonna go over there and they're gonna. But obviously, my following is not as large as Rodney's following, so you will get more exposure.
Whatever little bit helps. Whatever little bit helps is fine with me. It'll grow when it grows, is how I look at it.
And the other thing is, it's not like you're stopping from going on other people's channel. You could still be going to Brad's channel, right? So that's still things that can happen.
Which, by the way, I'll be there on Tuesday.
There you go.
So
there you go.
just to show you that Brad and I are not on negative terms with one another. We just had different artistic visions for the channel, and Tuesday I'm coming on and working through an AMA with him, with somebody that I spent a little bit of time talking with, and they really wanted me to be on for the AMA with them. And Brad and I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. For me to come on Brad's channel to go back onto the Sandstorm, there's like I said, there is no ill feelings, ill will, hates, anything like that. Brad and I are still on great terms with one another. He just has a different vision than what I had, a different vision. I mean, that's just how it is.
No, that makes sense. That literally makes sense, because he did help my channel grow as well. So I know the amount of following he has, and he can definitely shoot you over. And even I saw his video and he was like, hey, we're not breaking up. Don't listen to the FUD. Jeremy's still going to come on my channel. I'll go to his channel. That was said. So I knew it wasn't anything that was like,
it's
forever.
People are making it a bigger deal than what it really is. In the end, yes, him and I had a disagreement, a couple of them, in regards to how we needed to present the channel and how things needed to be done on the channel. And again, ultimately, it's his channel. I was a guest, I was a co-host, I was an associate of the channel. When it came down to it, it was his channel, and it was never quote unquote my channel. I was just part of it, and granted, kind of along for the ride to see where it went and to help him grow and to provide a different approach and get him to that next level. Now it's up to him to take it to the level after that. And I wish him success, and I truly hope that he does succeed and get to where he wants to be in life. And
I mean, I don't know
he's got a good
which one of you
foundation.
did it. I don't know which one of you did it, whether it was Brad or Jeremy, but getting Russ on there, like that was like, oh
That
my
was all
God.
him.
That was all him.
So the networking part of it was him. I completely agree. But I do believe some of the changes that were made on the channel, the more professionalism, the better graphics, the rebranding, kind of that had to play into it a little bit. Obviously, Brad getting the conversation started with him, and pulling him in was what ultimately made it happen. But I think if Brad was still doing things with his iPhone from the cab of his truck and not showing the step forwards of the graphic redesign, the upgrades that he was making in his computer situation, and the ability to use a better camera system, is ultimately what started his ascent into that next level. Now he's got the framework, he's got the foundation of a good channel, and as long as he continues to grow with that, I think he's going to do good things.
And by the way, shout out to that guy and Mrs. NFT Queen. Both of these guys I do know. They're great in the NFT space, by the way. And this is that guy, and that's their Escalade. So it looks great. And what they're trying to do is shout out to Samer, get Samer to show his face and his Escalade. We already know. Or not his Escalade, his Jeep, right? What was it? Oh my God, I forget. The Hawk something, right? So
Trackhawk, the Trackhawk.
Trackhawk. So
and
hopefully,
no, Russ did not buy him McDonald's.
What does that mean?
Brad started a little running joke about Russ buying him McDonald's. That never happened. It was a joke.
That never happened?
No, that never happened. There was no McDonald's bought.
Okay, I see. Even with your brand, you're literally. Oh, I can tell this is part of the Sandstorm thing, right? Right here.
Yes, it's getting rebranded. I'm waiting for the graphic design.
What are the colors going to be? Green? You're going to go green?
I informed him I would like the color palette to be a green blue with some blacks and whites. So we'll see how it comes out.
Okay, I'm literally looking forward to the first video. And I know you're already at 85 and you haven't even posted anything. Once you do post, I think it's only gonna...
Hey, at least I'm not as bad as Bree. Bree is already monetized if she would just start putting fucking videos out.
Wait,
she's already got 1,000 subs. Yeah, Bree Diaggiorno.
How do I...
You know Bree?
Yeah, I know Bree. She's a mod in my channel. She's a mod in Rodney's channel, Jake Kagan's
Bree's
channel.
awesome. All she's got to do is start making money, or got to start making movies, and she's making videos.
I don't even know how to spell her.
Dio.
Wait, Dio.
Gordino. It's the Italian pizza place in Chicago.
Oh, I go to Giordano's. So by the way, Giordano's and Giordano's and I have a special.
Look her up on Twitter. I think she has.
So I get their frozen pizzas shipped to me, and for Valentine's Day they do a heart-shaped one. So I'm part of the list.
Not the same.
No,
her name is
spelled. I've eaten it there.
Not the same. I'm sorry.
I've eaten the frozen one. I've reheated it. I followed the instructions. It is just as good.
Nope.
I shout out to them.
Absolutely not. Sorry, no. Sorry.
They give you 6 pizzas. They give you 6 pizzas.
It is not the same as them pulling it out of their oven and bringing it to your table 3 minutes later, and it's piping hot. It's not the same.
It's piping hot when I stick it in the oven. Get out of here.
Nope, it's not the same.
Wait, did you send me? Wait, no, Awesome Austin. He is going with Terry. Awesome, you want to come on? Let me see. I'll send him.
Yeah, Austin. I listened. I fought as much as I could, but Austin ultimately got me to ape in on launch day with Terrarium. I was literally up at 6 a.m., like 5:55 a.m., started streaming at 6 a.m., streamed for 5 hours that day, and aped in on Terrarium when it launched. So now I'm sitting there holding my bag, watching it touch the 20s, coming close to touching the 20s.
Oh, Rodney's going to go live soon? All right, well, I'll stay on as long as Rodney goes goes, and as soon as he starts, we can leave. So we may only get a few minutes
No,
of
it's fine.
Austin. Regardless, no, I could not find her, but it looks like there's some. Wait, is this her? No, 356. Yeah, you're gonna have to find her. When you search Bree, there's a lot of ladies that come up.
I got the last name for it if you want it.
All right, give me it.
GIOR
R
DANO. And if you look her up on Twitter, her channel is there.
310.
She's actually got 310. I swear she had 1,000 already.
There's no videos, and she's already at 310.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, we're
All she has to
gonna
do is
bump
start
you up,
making
bro.
videos.
We're gonna bump you up.
I've been trying to get Bree to go and get on some videos and put some stuff up, and she's just not.
I can
She
get
said
my
one
pizza
time
from
that she was,
Seda Hut. Yo,
Dude,
by the
I
way,
swear
I
to
have to
God.
ask you, what is your favorite commercialized? Like, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Domino's. What do you prefer for your commercialized pizza brand?
Papa John's.
I am Pizza Hut first, then Papa John's second. I do like Papa
And
John's.
if
Got
I
that epic stuffed crust.
Yep. If I can't get Papa John's, I'm Domino's thin crust.
Domino's
I'm a
thin
thin
crust.
crust.
Okay.
So
'Cause-
here's the deal. I'm going to give you a pro tip. I know you don't eat beef, but if you like other meats, get an all meat, no beef, thin crust with barbecue sauce instead of pizza sauce. It will change your life.
Bree came in at the same time.
There you go,
Oh my
Bree.
God. Hey, Bree, shout out to you and your channel. Let me throw your link in here as well.
When's that first video dropping, Bree?
We are all waiting, Bree. We are all waiting. We need some videos, both from you. Maybe there'll be a partnership. Maybe Bree and Crypto Realist team up.
I don't know about that one. I don't know if Bree would want me on.
So happy you aped into Terrarium. I also aped
Thank
into
you.
Terrarium because what? I talked to you the previous day and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to buy it. And then you told me you weren't gonna. Then I saw we both went live that morning. And then you bought it. I bought it. Dr. Praveen blessed me on my channel. And I'm like, I can't believe Dr. Praveen came here. This is crazy. Oh, man.
Yeah, it was one of those things that I'm just sitting there like, okay, do I want to degen this? How do I want to do this? I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, I'm going to throw a little bit into this and see, what I can do. I didn't throw in awesome type money. I didn't throw, I think he said 3 ETH or something is what he put on it, or 5 ETH. He put like 15K on that shit. Me,
oh
no.
wow.
I put a couple $100, and if I can pull out a couple thousand down the road, that would be fantastic. I would think that was a good investment.
I'll tell you one thing, right? Awesome Austin does those crazy like 10K, 20K plays. And I know there's even more people in the space that are doing even crazier plays than that. I just don't have I just don't feel like I have enough funds to just take it out of my main, like, Crow, VVS Finance, and pull it into degen plays. But with his metrics, go ahead.
So with me, it's more or less that I wanted to invest, but I didn't want to put a good chunk of what ETH I have available, because I've got my funds pushed around. I'm diversified a little bit, and then I've got my bag of ETH for my degen plays. I got a couple $1,000s just sitting into that, and it's like, okay, do I want to put 10% of my available ETH? Do I want to put 20% of my available ETH? Do I want to go and put 50, 60, 75% of my total ETH into Terrarium and hope that I time it all right? And I'm like, you know what? Ultimately, if I can put in $200 and I can turn that into 2,000 and be good with that, then I'll be good with that. I'm fine with whatever happens. But if this shit takes off and that $200 turns into, 15, 20, $30,000 down the road, then hey, that was a damn good investment for $200.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Wait, so how much ETH did you buy Terrarium worth?
$200. I mean, after all the stupid fees and everything, I think it came down to right about $150.
Okay, so what I did,
I want to say the gas fee was $40 or $43.
Yes.
And then the 17% off the top brought it down to about $140, $150. total invested into terrarium.
Okay, perfect. No, I basically did the similar thing. I put in 0.39 ETH. 0.39 ETH went to it
About
doubled.
$1,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put in 1,000. I also pulled out my initial 1,000. This is how much I have left over, and I'm letting it ride. So I'm just literally letting it ride.
Yeah. I haven't pulled out anything from terrarium yet. I checked it this morning and saw that it was back up.
Oh yes.
But I've 2x'd at this point.
I've also 2x,
a little more than
I
2x.
pulled out. I pulled out
Yep.
that plus a little bit more. Just my initial investment. I'm gonna let profits ride and see where it goes because I think it's still early, right?
Yeah. So Ecobella, yes, there is another crypto realist. He is also on Twitter. Him and I have conversations with one another. It's not like we're trying to encroach on each other's stuff, but yes, mine has currently the red image for the stock chart, for the crypto chart. So you can if you want to pull that up, if you could.
Wait, what did you just say? Pull up what?
Pull up my channel real quick.
All right, 1 second. I'm going there. Yeah.
There you go.
Wait, was I there?
More. Yeah, that's it. So that's the one you should see. Ecobella.
Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe right now. Boom, you got 87.
You weren't even subscribed.
I didn't even know how to get to your channel. I showed you. I'm like, you put up a video. It went private. I couldn't click on it. I didn't even know how to get to your channel. I'm like, how do I do this?
Yeah.
And then I went onto your Twitter and I looked at your description. I'm like, it's not even listed here. How do I get to this channel?
Right. So to address Bree, just start making videos. I know Rodney's just told me just doesn't matter what you have, just start making videos. I'm a little bit more hesitant because I didn't have my stuff set up the way I wanted, and I still don't. But you just got to start making the videos. If you can get a couple of them out, then you'll get into the flow, and it'll start to feel a little bit more natural. Yes, I think Bree was like number 3 of my subs.
Her name is Ashley Decan. I guess Rodney's gonna have this girl Ashley Decan. And I also asked for. I seen her on something. Wait, at Ashley Decan.
Yeah, Samer said he put 10K in on terrarium that morning when I was aping in. Didn't you say that got up to something like 40K or something, Samer? If it did, what'd you cash out at? Have you taken profits yet?
Did you? Did
you
take profits? I do believe Samer did ape in that much, so
yeah. I believe he aped in. I mean, I'm not questioning. I just want to know what he got it ran up to, if he took profits yet or not.
Okay.
But as far as terrarium goes, it seems like that mid 19s seems to be that resistance level right now. So people are trending to take profits right now. So I think if this can go above 20, like I don't look at the 4 hour. I generally look at the 1, 3, or 5 minute just to get a better idea of what's really happening. But that's just me. That's my personal preference.
Wait, that's because you have time to just stare at this chart and then trade on the minute. I don't have that much time. I got to look for the hour.
That's because, see, the hour may not show that big, 100 ETH dump until 45 minutes in.
I see.
And if you got it set on the 1, 3, or 5, you at least see it come through relatively quickly. No, he hasn't taken anything. Nice.
Yes, I did find this lady, by the way, Ashley Decan GMT. I don't know any of these things. I guess this is her Discord tag. She's Doge. She's a queen. She's an officer.
I like how you skipped over the first part of that queen.
she does all these things. And American Cancer. So maybe something related to
creator
breast cancer?
of NFT. Okay.
Crypto NFTs. That's what she does. So yeah, I'm not. It sounds like guys, she has like 62.1K. Like this is gonna give Rodney some good exposure. I can't wait, and I'm really interested to see because it looks like she was featured on Bloomberg this quickly. Isn't that crazy?
Well,
This is
again,
this is the type of space we're in.
here's the
Crypto
thing.
realist.
Stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
go.
Go back to that Bloomberg thing.
Wait, where's the Bloom?
You said that she was on Bloomberg.
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, so again, from previous experience, what should we do here?
Do our research. Make sure it's a
verify
real,
it was a Bloomberg
real
interview.
Bloomberg interview and
Yep.
not just paid to go on there.
Yep.
This
Because
is
I
her
mean, I
second
can go give
private-
somebody a couple $1,000s and do a Bloomberg or Binance or NASDAQ interview.
You think she paid for this interview?
Oh, I don't know. I'm
She's
not
from
saying one
Dallas.
thing
She's
or
from
another.
Texas. So who knows?
Well, she might know Russ.
She might. Oh, the ties could be deep. No, I was thinking.
So
This is breast cancer. I do have people in my family that had breast cancer as well. So it's quite crazy. And this kind of looks like the Slim Jesus thing, doesn't it?
yeah, a little bit. But speaking of that, our family is actually going through the whole scenario right now with one of our relatives. One of my wife's side is going through that right now.
Okay.
So yeah, they found the gene, so she has to have a double mastectomy, and it's pretty intensive surgeries once she gets through the treatment.
I'm sorry. It looks like Ashley Decan could be part of the Ganja Goon squad and seeing what appears to be some type
Some
of
ganja?
form.
Some ganja.
Potentially. I'm still not sure what is causing me to get demonetized. So every time I go live, it's an immediate demonetization. I'm assuming it's because I'm saying Ganja Goons all the time. I'm okay with it. It's fine.
Hey, make sure that when you see that show up, that you have them do a manual review.
Every single time. So what I'm doing
Okay.
is I'm unlisting the video. I'm doing the manual review. Once it gets approved, I'm listing it back. And it's unlisted. So if you have the link through Twitter, you can still go watch the video.
Yep.
But for the time being, it's unlisted. The live streams, I'm waiting for it to go live because that's what they suggested I do. But yeah, it looks like this lady is going to be a big movement for Rodney.
Yeah, Chad is saying that she is big into the devil's lettuce.
She's big into the devil's lettuce. Also,
Yeah.
a lot of people. So I think right before you came on, Crypto Realist, the question was asked, "Hey Teddy, do you partake in marijuana?" I do. I have my medical marijuana license. I have Crohn's disease. It is a terminal. I hate using that term. It is a lifelong disease that I have, and it's very similar.
I wouldn't call it
celiac.
terminal. I would call it permanent, right?
I would call it permanent. So
Okay.
it's just constantly I'm adapting. My body just hates food for some reason, but I love food, so I'm gonna stuff it full of food until I eventually pass. So it's just what I have to do. I love eating; it's just so good.
I will come out and absolutely say that I am 100% in support of the legalization. Like
In my state, it is legalized. It's decriminalized. It is
my
recreational
state, it is
and
not.
medical. Okay, well
It is
that's
not
just silly
legal where I'm at.
because they should.
Well, here's the thing. It's so funny because the variants like Delta 8, Delta 10, THC 0 or THC O, however you want to call it, the stuff that you can get derived from hemp is completely legal and sold everywhere here.
Yeah, K2.
Yeah, and K2, I mean other things, but as far as like the derivatives, completely legal here. But they actually just introduced a bill to do I think they did medical and recreational for the state of Tennessee, and it's getting some hype around it. So we'll see. But Tennessee, you are literally right in the Bible Belt here. Yeah. And religion plays a huge factor in a lot of choices down here. There are counties where you cannot even buy alcohol down here.
Yep. I've been to Provo, Utah. It is all like even the Mormons themselves. They don't believe in drinking. They don't believe in drinking.
That's the Mormons and Latter-day Saints, man. They don't fuck around when it comes to shit like that.
But I went in, I partook, and they were like, "This beer is watered down to 3.2%." We in our state we believe that the alcohol needs to be at 40%, beer 3.2%. So they literally water it down to do whatever they need to do because you're at a higher elevation. They say that you're gonna feel it quicker. So I'm like, 6 Bud Lights in, throwing it back. I'm like, dude, I don't feel anything. As soon as I get up from the bar, I'm like, okay, I feel something. Sit back.
Now I understand.
But it's being in a state where medical marijuana is prescribed. It has helped tenfold. I do self-inject to to keep my symptoms at bay, I use Stellara. Stellara is a self-injection. It goes right into my belly, and it works. It does its thing, but using a combination of both definitely helps. And I'm not like I'm out here smoking all the time or doing some type of thing, right? What I do is ingestible. I take it in edible form. It goes through my intestinal tract, does all the healing that it needs to.
Got to watch out for them gummies, Teddy. Those things are dangerous.
Those things are dangerous, but you would be shocked with the amount, because I ingest so often to keep my symptoms at bay. The amount of the tolerance that I have is ridiculous. Like I'm talking close to like 1,000 milligrams that I can take in a single day. In a single day, I can take 1,000 milligrams.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
One cookie with like 100 set me on my butt.
I mean, the THC percentages vary, but like in the end, this is my normal dosing, and it's just what I have to do in order to really have the need to eat. Because when I don't do it, I have no like need of eating, and it's just like it's just bad. It just turns out bad because I get so nervous. I get this and that, but I get quite crazy into that.
So do you, other than the edibles, do you partake any other way? Do you smoke it at all, or do you vape it?
I vape it. I do vape. I have cartridges as well that sometimes when my friends come over or we're doing a social gathering or type event, I will vape. That's why I use the PAX, PAX.
Okay.
And then I've also gotten like the PAX, the dry herb vaporizer as well. The vapor seems to be a lot more helpful than the actual. But don't get me wrong. If someone throws me a bong and they're like, "Teddy, hit this," your boy will do you right. I have no hate. Exactly. Cartridges all the way. And this is something, even when I went onto Rodney's channel and I started the podcast, we talked about ganja. We looked it up on YouTube to see, hey, can we talk about this? Is this normal? It is completely accepted. YouTube has lessened their policy. So there are channels out there where they have a smoking session and they're just going talking crypto. I think it would make my brand a little less.
The states.
Yes, it's legal in half the states. Like if I started smoking right on the stream and I'm like hitting it, people are not going to take me seriously. It's not
Look
the
at
way.
Cheo's comment.
Cheo's Teddy live up to his last name. So I also so other fun things. Teddy Ganja is my internet handle. I do have a real life name. I'm already doxed with my real life name on Instagram. Few guys have asked how I pronounce my first name. It's Teja, Teja, and my last name is Gandhi, right? So I rearranged the letters to get my name. So I took the TE from my first name and the the DI from my last name, and that's Teddy. Then I took the first part of my last name, GAN, and I took the JA from my first name, and that's the ganja part. That's how I came up with the internet handle.
I have to ask you, since you have the last name Gandhi, which is obviously very special last name in Indian
this is
culture.
Exactly why I never want to expose my last name, because I knew as soon as it came out, people are gonna be like, dude, this guy, passive resistance.
Okay, so one of the things that I've heard, or at least when I was a kid, like 6th, 7th, 8th grade, one of the extra credit questions on like one of the world history classes that I had to take was what's the most popular last name in the world?
What?
I'm gonna give you a guess.
I want to say Reddy or Patel.
Patel.
Yes, I knew it.
So how many Patels do you know?
It's way too many. Nirmesh Patel, Rahul Patel. There's so many Patels I know. There's crazy.
Billions of them. It's literally billions of them. It's crazy.
Exactly. No, man. No, but
like the stream potheads.
Like the stream. Yeah, I'm glad you partake. And there's a lot of people that I don't want to dox anybody, but they also tell me in the DMs, even some YouTubers that we know, Jeremy, do partake. And I'm like, dude, one day I want to be on a stream where we're actually all having a session together, just to see what that would be like versus drinking, Like drinking is one thing, but imagine you're doing some type of vaping together, however you want to come, and then get on a stream. I think that stream is going to be an interesting stream.
Yep. That would be interesting.
Imagine how many weed aficionados we would have on that stream.
Yeah, that would be quite the interesting session in more ways than one.
And then I would be interested in what people order for food. Like, that's another thing. I saw Rodney wants to do a mukbang.
Tacos.
Tacos, that's your go-to thing?
Seriously.
Really?
Taco Bell tacos. That is my crutch right there.
Imagine we do like a group mukbang. Everyone's on their own. They're eating their own thing. We're just talking crypto and eating.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm like,
there's a couple of people that's commented in there about how long that they've dabbled. And for me, I was 14 when I first started, right? And I'm 44 now. So it's been a while. And it's not like hardcore or anything, like I was in my younger days or anything like that. But when I was a teenager and doing this and smoking like crazy, Taco Bell was the place, because you could go get tacos. You can literally go get a 6-pack of tacos for like $2.99 and walk out with 6 tacos and your Mountain Dew and your potato olays and your beans and cheese. Like literally you could have this much for like $4 or $5. Nowadays that's like $9-10, right? But we would go through the Taco Bell drive-through. We would literally, between me and my group of friends, we would order literally 30 fucking tacos and just go to town on tacos sitting in the parking lot. Yes, I know Taco Bell is not great tacos. I get it. But
it goes in easy, but it goes out bad,
It was 49 cents being a broke-ass teenager, spending all of our money on weed, and then having $5 left to eat for that day.
My wife has a saying about Taco Bell: why pay for a $400 colon cleanse when you can get Taco Bell for $4 down the street?
Exactly 100%. You will lose 10 pounds eating 3 pounds worth of tacos. Just saying.
I agree. No, for me it's McDonald's. McDonald's is my go-to.
Yep.
I worked at a McDonald's. That was one of my first jobs. I love McDonald's, bro. I love the corporate structure of McDonald's.
Hot,
I love
fresh,
everything about
salty
it.
fries from McDonald's are absolutely the best. If I
so
get
good.
cold, unsalted fries from McDonald's when I used to eat there,
you can go back and ask. Yep, you can return.
Can I get hot salted fries, please?
Yep, they will do that.
Nowadays they get pissed off at you and throw the fries in your face and tell you to get the fuck out.
No way. Well, up in New England, they're very nice. We got nice McDonald's workers here.
Yeah, people don't like being criticized these days.
I agree. I'm glad we related on this front as well, because I did see you with the Juul, and I even went back to my wife Emily, and I'm like,
that's for
I
the
saw him
nicotine.
with the Juul, but I feel like he also partakes. I'm like, but I can't.
That's for the nicotine. That's because I smoked cigarettes for 30 years. I literally just quit in July.
I see. No, this is great. I'm hoping Rodney hasn't gone live, so I don't know where Awesome Osman's from, but he also said that when he walks outside, he smells. Wait, he's from Brooklyn?
Portland.
Oh, Portland. Oh, okay. Portland. Yeah, I think it's also decriminalized and everything over there, right? So.
Oh yeah, it's one of the first states. Rodney says 5 minutes, give or take.
5 minutes. All right. So we'll. Yep. I guess we can. This is a good portion time to end.
So. Yeah, that's fine, but I do want to put something in here about McDonald's, though.
Go.
My favorite thing at McDonald's was the rib from 20 years ago, not the current rib iteration, but 20 years ago, that rib was good. Now it's literally the worst thing on the menu when it comes out. The barbecue sauce tastes like it's rancid. The meat on there just is so over processed. At least back, 20 years ago, it was a thicker slab. It was fresh barbecue sauce. It was what an original McRib used to be, is not what it is these days.
So I'll tell you the truth, right? The reason I like McDonald's, it's over manufactured and it's great on my stomach. Like, I have no issues eating McDonald's. They figured out like everything. They're like, hey, these are the right fillers. This is what we need to put in. So every time I eat at McDonald's, my Crohn's disease loves it. Like, they're like, this is one fast food I can eat.
Nice.
Yep. But if I go,
Nice.
even Chick-fil-A, I've had the same experience. But all I eat is chicken, right? So I do want to say before we go, I recently, so my religion
Nuggets,
is Hindu.
Yep.
I don't eat beef, right? So I can't eat. And even when the Impossible Whopper and stuff came out, I didn't want to eat it because I knew it was trying to portray beef and like taste like beef. And I'm just like, oh, this is gonna. The only time I've eaten beef is when I first came to the United States, and I came from England. In England, a hamburger is a ham sandwich. So when I come to America and I ordered a hamburger at Burger King, they gave me a burger, and I was like, oh, this is weird. It must be pork. So I ate it. I ate it like so quickly, and then I puked like anything because that grease, everything, I wasn't used to it, and it upset my body. After that day, without me knowing, I've never actually eaten beef. But recently, I tried an impossible meat. I tried like a version of an impossible patty, and from Mr. Beast. From Mr. Beast, the YouTuber, I tried his impossible patty, and I don't know how I feel about it. I've never had beef before. I don't remember what it tastes like or when it happened as a child. But when I tried the impossible patty, it's like such a mixed review. I mean, I know it's all vegetables in my mind. It does mean vegetables, but it feels like a foreign meat that I'm just like, oh, this is just so weird. But
you feel like you're cheating on your religion a little bit, right?
I do. And I'm like, this is the last time I'm gonna eat an impossible meat burger because it just feels wrong. It just feels wrong. It's like everything I'm doing, my mind is like telling me, okay, eat it. But I'm like, no, I shouldn't be doing this. This feels wrong. So
see,
I
me,
did
it's
try
like
it.
drinking a non-alcoholic beer. That's how I look at the Impossible Burger. It's like a non-alcoholic beer.
I understand. I now understand. Well, regardless, on that note, we will leave it. Guys, thanks for joining me. The Ganja Goon Gang, thanks for coming on this morning, joining me. If you came over from the Sandstorms channel to my channel, appreciate it. And guys, go subscribe to Jeremy Crypto Realist. Go subscribe to Bree. Literally, where else are you going to get Crypto Realist?
Hold on. There's a comment here that I want to bring up before.
Yes,
we still got 2 minutes before Rodney. KCP, have you ever had Raising Cane's? Teddy?
I have not. What is Raising Cane's?
You are fucking missing out, bro. They are the absolute best chicken fingers with sauce that you will ever have. And when I say sauce, the sauce is what makes these. These are fresh chicken fingers, fresh breaded, not frozen. They're absolute fresh. They are great chicken fingers. But the cane sauce, the caniac sauce, that shit is like when they say you get one with your order, make sure you order 4 more extra because you're going to dip your chicken fingers in it. You're going to dip your fries in it. You're going to dip your toast in it. You're literally going to you're going to take a shower in that shit. It's so good.
I appreciate it. I mean, I have to try that now, Raising Cane's, and now Bojangles. Still haven't tried that. That's supposed to be amazing as well. So,
Bojangles,
Church's Chicken.
Yes.
Church's Chicken is awesome.
Church's is good, but Bojangles spicy crispy chicken sandwich, go try it. Try it.
I shall.
Like legit. Like the best. It's very simple. Spicy breaded chicken, a little mayo, a couple of pickles. That's all it's got on it, on a sweet Hawaiian bread bun.
I have to venture out of New England because we don't have these. We recently got a Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, dude, Chick-fil-A real good.
No,
but then I heard
trash.
People don't like Chick-fil-a. Oh my god, all I eat is chicken.
Fries.
That's all I can
fresh
eat.
fries and their sauce is the only thing that's good at Chick-fil-A. Their chicken is overrated.
Oh my god. You're hurting me. You're sorry. Me with arrows.
I said what I said. I said what I said.
All right.
Granted, it's nice fresh chicken. It's just not. It's not what I'm looking for. It's always soggy. The breading's always soggy.
No. I love the spicy deluxe. I love the spicy deluxe. It gets me going because it's not too spicy that it kills me with the Crohn's, but it's spicy enough that I'm like, I'm eating this.
Funny.
You know.
It's funny.
All right.
We'll let you go.
Yes. I will talk to you again next time. Goodbye.
All right. Have a good one.